one achievement or something like that to do on Trepang 2.
One left. The man's a beast.
One left, yeah.
When is it done fully?
The man is he's ready to rock every time. Nan loves that game.
Oh, Trepang 2.
Trepang 2, yeah. I need to purchase it and play it just for the man himself. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome to episode 133 of Tins and Gins. It's just the three of us here at the start, but Beardy shall be joining soon, we hope. Usually when we don't hear from Beardy, he's either asleep or washing his crack. So, probably washing his crack. And that takes a while, trust me. I've seen his crack IRL. That must take a good 15 minutes to get through.
Strong combination of both.
Probably a wombo combo of both, yeah. How's everyone doing, boys?
Yeah, not bad. Not bad. How are you?
Exciting day for you tomorrow.
Yes.
Do explain, Collie. Do explain.
Yeah. Me and Percy here are going to be playing It Takes Two together. Going to be both like co-streaming it and stuff like that for tomorrow around lunchtime. So yeah, I really look forward to it. Obviously, like it was pre. I think even me being a guest, perhaps on Tins, was when Beardy and Dax played it. And I remember watching
that long ago. Fucking hell!
I think it must be about 2 years ago, or something like that. That you played it.
Yeah, we bought. I think we bought it just like a week after release or something like that. We were fairly early.
Yeah, so I've watched you guys play it, and then I watched Reeve and his wife Hope play it as well. And a few other people dabble into it and stuff like that. So I'm looking forward to it. It'll be good fun. We'll just have to not get too waylaid with the mini games. Although I just know that we will. We'll get super competitive.
You got to do everyone at least once.
Oh, can we use our fight sticks for this mini game? No, it should be good. It should be good fun. Should be good fun.
Nice. You looking forward to it, Percy? Did you watch much of me and Beardy playing it?
Not a whole lot, because I intended on playing it at some point myself as well. So
who's going to be who?
Me Wagwan to play as.
Who's playing as who?
It's like mum and dad, is it?
Yeah. Who's the mammy?
I'll probably be the dad.
Collie's wearing the pants.
Beardy wore the pants for me as well. It's cool though, because you could play the game twice and have like a completely new experience, because you do different roles in the games and stuff. Like in the challenges, one of you might be holding a nail gun and the other one is like holding the piece of paper.
If that's not an example of why me and Percy are gonna have fun tomorrow, it's both of us just notice you go doo. It's the wavelength. It's the wavelength.
Oh, doo.
But no, it'll be good fun. It'll be good fun. Nice little break from, well, we've both been playing God of War recently and Gran Turismo for Percy, and then like Final Fantasy for me. So to play a co-op game will be good.
How's Final Fantasy feeling so far?
Yeah.
It's class, yeah. It's really good. It's like it's properly epic. It feels like you're playing an epic fantasy movie, because there are a lot of cutscenes, which I don't mind. But the combat's good fun. It's like very button mashy, Devil May Cry-esque, which is what a lot of people say. Compared to the older games. But yeah, no, it's good fun. It's good fun.
Nice. It's class. It's cool that it's your first step into the series as well.
I think I'm like a third of the way through the main story according to PlayStation, like 38% or something like that, maybe.
Yeah, you're doing a good.
But that's just like main story. Yeah, because I think like the plan is what happens is like you get to a certain point in the main story, then you can go away and do loads of side stuff. Whereas I think I'm just powering through to the story, because that's one of the only things I can do at the moment. Whereas I think down the line you can do more.
And would you like to platinum it if you could?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how many people will have platinumed it so far in terms of like, so I can see how difficult they are. I don't want to check the trophies until I finish the main story, probably.
Yeah, that's a good show.
In case it spoils anything in that. But I think like I'm enjoying it so far, and if it's not like a horrendously boring and then somehow they add online trophies to it or some shit, like, yeah, it'd be a game that I'd spend more time off stream and trying to platinum probably. That's what I'm doing with God of War 2018 at the moment. Yeah. And Ragnarok is just kind of cleaning up the trophies.
Do you have much left?
God of War 2018, not so much. A couple.
I have to go get my nephew an ice lolly.
Oh man, do it! Get that fucking do it! Run! Holy shit, boys! We're cancelling today's episode.
Yeah, that's it.
Priorities.
2018, I've got like the Ravens to do and the artifacts, I think, and the Jotnar shrines, but like all the combat stuff, I think I've done. Like the Valkyries and all that kind of stuff. So it's just kind of collectible tidy ups. But Ragnarok, I think I've got a fair bit to do still, which is cool. Yeah, shall we say? We'll say hi to everyone in chat just to
Do it, Colin.
Oreo was here. Nan, thanks for the 25-month resub. Jean, hello, Jean. Long time no speak. I hope you're well. Alter, hello. I think that's everyone. Hello, everyone. Well done, Alter. So on your BL4 progression, by the way, dude. Got Maria down last night as well.
Maria's done. I love, Collie, the way you've been keeping... I don't get to watch Alter stream all the time just because of schedule and stuff, but I love the way you've been keeping me up to date with everything that's happening because you always put the clip into Twitch clips.
Yeah.
I'm like, yes, he's that much further in. Yes, he's that much further in.
Fucking the Ludwig reaction's like one of my favourite clips on Twitch. Fucking yes! It's like proper, like the proper Alter accent comes out. You know, it's some beast from within. So good.
The beast was transferred from Ludwig into that man's soul. Alter, GG. I'm glad you're getting through it.
Well, speaking of FromSoft, though, you're planning on playing Elden Ring again at some point, are you?
Yeah, I want to do a I don't know, like I was talking about this on stream actually. I don't know if you were there for it when I was playing Halo 2. I had this great idea for a Twitch channel, right? If I don't know if I do this, but you'd probably want to be doing Twitch full time because it would take quite a bit. But imagine playing games, but as you play it, you learn everything there is to know about the story. So if you're going into Halo Combat Evolved, you learn about the game before you play it. If there's like a prequel as a book, you read the book. So you come in on stream with the knowledge of the book in your head, and everything you do throughout the game is all relating to the story. And then like at the end of each mission or something like that, you might have a Q&A session with people in chat about, you know, lore and stuff like that. And then once you finish that game and you completely like 100% I know that lore down, you just move on to something completely different. That's cool as fuck, I think. That's cool.
That'd be awesome, yeah.
Anyway, yes, the reason I was saying that was I would love to play Elden Ring again before the DLC comes out, obviously, but I'm extremely knowledgeable about the Elden Ring lore now, so I'd love to play it again with kind of a lore intention, a lore explaining intention, going alongside it, you know. But if you want to go deep in it, it could be weeks playing that game, you know.
I think a lot of people would be interested in that.
It'd be cool. Budgie, thank you, my friend. 37 months, biatch.
Hello, Todd.
Todd. Lore through? Oh, cosplay lore through. I could not spell or read lore through. Cosplay lore through. I don't know. Devil's going to be doing that for Bloodborne.
Just wear the big hat, the big pointy hat that you get, the wizard hat or whatever it is off the lassie, and then just get some sort of jellyfish blue balloon.
Yeah, and just be like, he's my summon.
There we go. Sorted. Yeah.
He's my summon. He's there with me. But yeah, I know Devil's doing a cosplay lore through of Bloodborne.
Yeah, I'm so
eventually,
keen for that.
Yeah, I'm delighted that you got into Bloodborne now because you're going to appreciate this so much more. And like Devil's knowledge of the game as well.
I got the fifth graphic novel arrived.
Ooh.
I don't know if I showed that or not.
Come. Wear Godskin attire. Let's get on Etsy here, Nantroll. We'll do it together. We'll find something epic to wear. It'll be a good time.
So I got the first 3 volumes. They came in like a collection or something. I've not opened them yet. The Death of Sleep, Healing Thirst, and Song of Crows, and then Veil Torn Asunder was the 4th one.
I didn't read that one. I think I just had the first 3. Lady
of the Lanterns is the new one. That's the newest one. And there was a free comic book day thing or something. But I think it's on Amazon. I'm sure it was on Amazon. You can claim the Kindle edition of that for free. Mm-hmm. But if you want like the physical edition, you have to like eBay it or whatever.
It's pretty cool though. Nice, Collie. Indeed, Alter. Indeed.
Oh, and I've got... I'll show this.
Budgie, what's the crack tonight? What are you up to? Just chilling at home? Or are you out and about?
Berserk Volume 1, the deluxe one.
Oh, that's class.
Yeah, I plan on picking up like maybe one every second payday or something like that. Cause I think there's 13 volumes out now and they're like 35 quid each. So.
That's class. Yeah, that's something I'd love to get into. Berserk, because I've heard many good things about it.
I mean, the main reason I've heard about it is the guts thing that Devil
the guts
used to
theme,
do,
yeah.
Obviously, yeah. Oh, it was a boog. Ah, classic.
I really wish that Twitter account kept going.
Yeah,
it made me happy every time. Speaking of Twitter, we'll get onto Threads, and once the boys are in, get their opinion on it, but
I think we can get into that stuff when Percy's back. I don't think Beardy's going to have too much thoughts, being an old man and all that kind of jazz.
True that. We don't know if Beardy's even going to fucking be here.
What's the plans again? Sorry, we talked about it the other night. So you're not here next week?
No, I am here next week. I'm not here the week after.
On the 21st, you're not here.
Yeah, because I'm going to Oppenheimer.
That's right.
And you're not here next week, right?
No, Percy's not here.
Percy's
I'm here
not
all
here
weeks.
Okay.
Percy's not here next week. He's got a wedding next week.
Ooh. That man in the suit. God
He's
damn.
driving.
God damn. That man in the suit. Cleans up real nice.
Oh, yeah.
Percy, how are you?
Ice Cream Man returns. How do?
What kind of ice cream are we talking?
Cola Calippo.
I like Calippos. I like the orange ones.
Is that an ice cream, though?
That's an ice pop.
More of an ice pop. I said ice
Cool
pop.
pop.
Frozen treat, man. That's what you
A frozen lolly.
Like a frozen lullaby.
Frozen lullaby.
For some reason, me and Musa were talking earlier about shopping, and he got like a Tesco shopping. So I was like, "Oh, did you get any treats?" And he sent me a photo of like just some snacks and stuff, and it was the crunchy like Magnum ice creams that you get.
Oh yeah.
And then also he sent me a packet of the tubes, Froobs, like frozen yogurt things, and I was like, "Oh, you should freeze them." And he'd never frozen them before. Have you ever frozen them before? I think they're amazing frozen. They're so good.
We have a couple in the
Freeze
freezer
a
now.
froob.
Yeah,
Oh
they're fucking
shit!
class.
I have frozen grapes out in the freezer for about 3 weeks now. Oh fuck. Here, I'm gonna go get some of them in a few minutes. Actually, fuck, I completely forgot about them. Hopefully they're
Rachel's on
alright.
Maria now. Let's go. She could hopefully replace her pinned tweet, which is her beating her BL4 last time, I think.
Easy.
She got it. GG Nori.
When Alter got her last night, he just like absolutely decimated her. He was just standing there getting absolutely blasted.
Just
by the
slapping
man.
her about. Alter, my man. Absolute alpha. Right, here, I'm gonna check see if these grapes are like still existent. I'll be back in a sec.
Ludwig,
Wait,
not
Zach's
too long
getting
ago,
frozen
Maria done
grapes.
already. So I guess there were grapes that are not frozen,
Oh, here he fucking goes.
and then he froze them, or else they couldn't be already frozen. That wouldn't even make sense.
Can you eat frozen grapes?
That's what I'm like. Is he going to eat them straight or like leave them there to like thaw a bit? I don't know.
I don't know. I've never had a frozen grape.
Would make sense if he was having like a gin or something, or else he's going to put it in with a Copperberg.
Speaking of what are we drinking today?
Frozen Copperberg and grape. Well, I'm still drinking a cup of tea here now, so
It's an appropriate mug, yes.
oh yes, and then I'll go on to like a little
Hi,
bit.
Beardy, love you.
And I won't have too much of it. We'll
I heard what you said.
be respectable.
Wait, what did I say?
Oh.
Oh, we're getting the redemption
What did I
already.
say?
The
I don't remember.
beardy
What?
sleeve ASMR.
Wow, no. Oh,
Beardy
so
is not
tired.
entertaining us with words today, evidently. It's just
Oh.
he's adopting the Kratos mentality of just different grunts to mean different things.
Is that a good
Dude,
grunt?
Yeah.
I got out of the shower and I fell asleep.
Also, Dax said it was either sleeping or washing your crack, so
And there you go. Tick the bingo.
post,
Yeah.
it was post crack wash he fell asleep.
Oh man, it's so fucking hot.
Yeah, it's been miserable this week, raining here all week, I think.
Oh, I would love some rain.
It's been raining nice by here as well.
It's just
My
so
my
fucking
my
hot.
Alaskan
pretty
my
nice
Alaskan sled dogs do not like the rain, so I don't think they're proper dogs.
Hmm.
The big fluffy boy like pins himself against the patio door, like under the cover, if it's raining while he's trying to eat,
No.
No, I can't do it.
and then he
Well,
runs
you-
away from me when I go after him with a towel. He runs away. So yeah,
Yeah,
you're
man,
on some Maker's Market a little bit, Percy. Yeah?
Yeah.
Is that with Coke that you have that with?
I actually forgot to get mixer, but I have a can of Monster there. I have some of
Ugh.
the Aussie lemonade.
Aussie Lemonade's amazing. I bought a can at work today and then didn't drink it
They're nice to save. It has a
because I had a couple
Really
of
nice
cups of coffee instead.
bite to it.
But yeah, I've got my traditional whiskey for my dad. But a double toast. It is mine and Gabby's 11-year anniversary today.
Mm.
Oh my god.
So yeah,
Come here.
So cheers to Gabby for putting up with me, I guess.
Let me pour out a little tipple.
I didn't get anything. I literally just ran into the PC. I got up. I was like, "Fuck."
It's not as if it's the same time every week, Beardy, you know?
I was just starting to fall asleep. I'm tired, man.
To be fair, was it yesterday? It was either yesterday or Wednesday. I think it was Wednesday. Gabby
Beardy,
was
my
working in the
friend.
office. I was working from home. And, like, I was just cuddling the puppy at like 4 o'clock when I finished work, and I lay on the bed and then woke up like 2 hours later as Gabby was getting home. And I was like, fuck.
My dogs were barking outside, or I would have been fucking snoring. So
We're just running through drinks.
I was
now,
wait,
Dex.
right there. I was all curled up and nice and comfy with fans on
I
me.
mean, you're here now, so you can just like go back to sleep if you want and just leave the
Oh,
camera.
dude, I'll do
Congrats or
fucking sleep stream.
commiserations.
Were you snoozing?
I was snoozing.
You
Yes.
lazy bitch.
Post
Lazy.
crack wash.
Yeah.
Post
Nice.
okay, post crack wash. Sleeping
Yeah,
is good.
The bingo sorted.
Yeah, I
that.
couldn't find the keys for the shed, so I don't have the grapes or
Thank you,
fucking-
Hunter. Thank you, Rito.
I don't know about you guys, but like me personally, like I get in a shower and I air dry. I don't like to fucking
Yeah, I sit there for
put the
hours
towel
just
off.
in my
I
towel.
just sit. Yeah. Doing it right, pal. You're doing it right.
Not this weather. No, it's still too humid to do that. I feel like you'd never dry off.
My dog's
Oh,
back.
you're
Yeah,
dry.
Gabby can vouch that, like, honestly, for about 3 hours after a shower, I'll just plod about with a towel.
That's all right.
And then whenever I sit down, it would just be towel, like, open off. Air the boys, you know.
Well, so he's
Your
like, "What are you
bollocks is
doing?"
out.
I'm like, "I'm drying off." Like, you've been out of the shower now for like an
Chillin'.
hour. I'm like, "Yep, drying off."
Aye, Dad, so we're just running through drinks. What are you on this evening?
I have one can left of Copperberg.
Not today. Go around.
I was saying I've got my normal whiskey for my dad, but also it's mine and Gabby's 11-year anniversary today. So.
Cheers to that.
Oh God. Ooh.
Drink to that, lads. Sláinte, everyone.
I don't have that, so
Slanja.
I'll pour the rest into the tea.
I asked Percy what he's having. He was having. Wait, have you just poured Maker's Mark into your tea?
I think you did.
Yeah.
God
So
damn.
I was like, Percy, do you mix that with Coke? And he was like, I've got some Munster here,
Oh,
Aussie lemonade.
Fucking hell.
I just forgot. I woke up at like 10:30. It was just like, oh shit, I have physio in half an hour. So I just
Wait,
got
I thought
up.
it was at 9.
I thought so as well. It wasn't.
Oh, okay.
Because I got a voicemail sent to me there yesterday. I was like, should probably check that, and I did. It's just like, oh, get ready for your appointment there tomorrow. So it's like, yes, I get to be a degenerate for a little bit longer tonight, and I did, and was almost late. But I had good physio though. Really good.
Maisie's freaking out outside because we have them separated now at nighttime. We keep Maisie, and we have like a little den out there, like the cable fence, and we have the dog box there, which they usually share. But we've been keeping Maisie in there on her own now, and we're locking Lulu into the shed because Maisie sometimes just doesn't let Lulu into the box. You know, just like, I'm a fucking alpha, this is my space. So Lulu just sits outside all night.
Oh,
And it could be raining, and she's just there in the rain. So we were like, here, we got to keep them separate. But now that we're separating them, Maisie at nighttime is going, like, she's out there like, because Lulu's not there. And Lulu's, of course, is cuddled up in the shed. She loves it.
and she couldn't give a fuck.
She's fucking enjoying it. Like,
I'm warm.
I was like, it's been a few days. She
just like, you brought this up on yourself.
yeah, you brought this upon yourself. And sometimes they fight as well, and Lulu doesn't stand a chance against Maisie.
Where are you for me to belittle you, Lulu?
I've been sleeping on the sofa like the last couple of nights for the boys because they're just a fucking nightmare. Like at 4 a.m, the big boys just like, woof. I'm like, fucking hell. Because like we got a lower bed when we had Kia because Kia was struggling to get up on the high bed, so we've got a low bed. So he's like over me when he's standing at the side of the bed. He's like, woof, in my face, and it's fucking. And then the puppy's jumping all over me, and it's just fucking tragic. So last couple of nights, I've been down on the sofa and I just lock myself in the living room with them, and they're fine. Like I just leave the back door open; they can do what they want and stuff. And we've actually slept in a couple of mornings this week because of that. So this morning we were both in the office, so we're like, oh, we can't sleep in. So I slept upstairs last night, and yeah, 4 o'clock in the morning. Oof, I was like, fucking hell.
Beardy's just there. Oh, sleeping.
Sleeping in. It's been so long. I It's getting to that
So-
point in my age now where like I wake up at like 7 in the morning, and it is like horrendous. I feel like.
But that's the not the bio clock.
Sonny
That's the other one.
T.
Oh, well,
Hey, Sonny.
I don't know. Hi, Sonny.
You know your body clock that tracks like the day and the night. Hello, Sonny.
Your
Like,
circadian
your
rhythm.
There we go.
Your
It's tracking terribly.
circadian circumcision. I think that's a different procedure,
Yeah,
actually.
we know he has one of those.
Huh? Tough week, Beardy.
No, Wizard. I'm just, dude. It's just been like super hot, and I haven't been working in the best of job sites, so
Yeah,
it's just pretty
yesterday
much
was
raw
the-
dog in the heat.
The hottest
no
day
AC.
ever, right?
Dude, every day feels the fucking same.
On the
I
planet.
literally, I get
Apparently,
out
yeah.
of my van and just start sweating.
In history,
the
yesterday
morning,
was
and it's-
on
and
average
it's
the
the-
hottest day ever. That's crazy.
The sun's
We're
coming
fucked,
up, and I'm
lads.
just sweating.
The world is fucked.
No, it's okay. They're gonna build an umbrella or something and block out the sun. Did you hear?
Oh, are they?
Yeah, they're gonna build
That when
something.
Curry was there. The most
No.
stupid
Well,
thing.
they're gonna build something to block out the sun, and they're gonna start cutting down on carbon emissions of cargo ships by building sails. They're not sails, giant kites that carry them over the seas. Crazy.
Beardy,
Where
what are
do
you
they come up with
smoking?
these
What
ideas?
are you reading a
Yeah,
book
so-
from
so
like
talking
a
about this,
thousand?
it's also talking about this. We can move on to what Percy brought up in Tins right before this
yes.
started, which is there's been 2 separate occasions that people have been filmed freaking out on planes because they've claimed that the people sitting next to them are shapeshifters or whatever.
Oh, there's 2.
Wait, what?
There was a UK one and the woman. Did you say was it the woman one that you're referring to? There was a guy as well.
Oh, the woman.
He was on
the
his
one
way
that I
back from a festival, so he's obviously like fucking pilled out his nut or whatever. But yeah, so a guy put this in one of my WhatsApp groups this morning. He says, "You guys seen this stuff about folk freaking out on planes and shapeshifters? That's a deep rabbit hole." So I replied with a, "You don't even know my real name. I'm the fucking Lizard King." Robert California thing. And I was like, "Oh, David Icke is looking real smug right now." So you guys know who
yeah.
David Icke is?
No,
He's a UK like conspiracy theorist about lizards and all that kind of stuff.
there's like the Alex Jones of the UK.
Yeah, pretty much. So the guy
Okay.
replied, going, "There's always an office in a meme gif." And then somebody else said, "Oh, when you're sitting trying to enjoy your Pringles and lukewarm Heineken, and someone tells you that you're not real." And then I replied with a Creed gif from The Office, going, "You're not real, man." So I was just wanting to emphasize like how much the guy was right when he's like, "There's always an office in a meme gif to talk about everything." But yeah, these folk are like freaking out on these planes, like wanting to like stop the plane and get off and stuff.
Yeah, I
like
heard that dude try to. He was like going for the door to try hop out.
So there was a woman and there was a guy. There was like an American woman and a UK or an English guy that were doing it.
The UK guy, did he try to get up like mid-flight, or was this before?
Yeah. No, they were in the air, and he was
I
like,
think they were in the air,
he
yeah.
was like, open that fucking door. Yeah, they were in
And
the
then
air.
two guys, I don't know if they were mates with him, just fucking rugby tackled him to the ground.
Probably not.
Quite
mates.
funny.
I would have put him out. I mean, what do? You got to put him out. You know what
It's
I mean?
like, do you ever see those videos of friends out drinking and one of them gets absolutely hammered and he's trying to get back into his car and his friend is like pulling him away from the car saying like, "You cannot drive, you're absolutely plastered right now." And the dude's like, let me go. And his friend has to just like completely
he
knock him out
starts
cold.
punching him.
He
Yeah,
like
starts
he
punching him, but he
wails on
doesn't
him to
knock
like
him out.
completely knock him out.
Yeah.
So, and they're like, "This is
It's
for your own good.
Yeah.
We're trying to save
He's
your
like,
life
I
here."
love you, man. He's like, God, I love you, as he's like cold cocking him straight in the face. I think he hit him like six times for the guy. Like, was just like, fuck, dude. Like, all right. Man.
The American one was funny. She was walking down the plane like almost in tears. She was like, "You have to let us off this plane right now."
And what was her
He's not-
reasoning for wanting
He's
to get
not
off?
He's not
Yeah,
fucking
some like
real.
invisible man or some shit.
So there's a dude in a green hoodie, like sitting like beside her, like she was on like the left side of the aisle, and this dude was on like the right hand side, but they were like split by the hallway. And from a recount of a dude sitting like 3 seats back, said that he was just full on talking to her, but she never replied back once to whatever like she was saying.
Fucking bitch. All right.
And all this stuff started going on. She started getting like more antsy as it went on, and then ended up doing the scene of like, "He's not fucking real." And your man said that he turned around and winked at him, but his eye closed that way, not that way.
Oh God.
Confirmed.
That's
So
what
he
it is,
was-
though.
he
That's
was-
what they claim. Like they claim like politicians and stuff are lizard people because of the way that they like blink and stuff.
Yeah,
Bizarre.
they blend into human society, but not good enough to get the way that we blink our eyes correctly.
Yeah,
the
everything,
fuck?
everything
What is up
is
with
good
people?
except for the eyes. I don't fucking. It's too
Yeah,
hot. People are getting nutty. It's getting too hot.
and they come from the
This
hollow,
climate
the
change
hollow
isn't just
earth
fucking the
theory.
world and fucking us. It's actually fucking everyone's like IQ as well, apparently.
So
Oh.
if you believe in the lizard people, you have to believe Hollow Earth, because they
Yeah.
I can't remember the name of the city that's in Hollow Earth, but they
Where the
all
lizard people come from.
yeah they all spawned from there, and they have a central sun and different cloud. Like there's like another Earth inside the Earth.
The Rock made a movie
man.
about it.
David
hold
Icke,
on.
baby.
Mhm. That's
Let
where
me
the
drop,
Rock is
drop
as
this
well.
acid real quick here.
Yeah, they went to the moon or they went inside the hollow earth. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Or no, Argentina.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Spoilers for Hunters on Amazon Prime.
Oh God, what a show!
Keep
I
seeing
do- I
all
do-
clips of that coming up.
Well, second season just came out not that long ago. The second season was okay.
I mean, yes.
But that's
First
it done
season
now,
was
though.
yeah. First season was fucking home run.
Oh yeah, first season was
Yeah,
class.
it was a nice little finish.
No, I've not seen that.
He's definitely a shin walker.
It's
What the
alright.
fuck does that mean?
Skinwalker.
And
Oh, I read that as shin walker, and I just
Man's
imagine
just
the lad.
walking up people's shins.
I can imagine this dude on his knees, like just walking on his shins.
Oh, him walking on his shins.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, okay.
Holy shit.
Shinwalker. Oh my God.
Nobody talks.
Man, there's some
What are
crazy
you waffling
conspiracies.
about?
There's some crazy conspiracies out there. Shit's mental. I watched an interview with an ex-Scientologist during the week. I thought it was pretty interesting.
What was it? Tom Cruise promoting the newest Mission Impossible? No.
No,
For
no, it's about like,
only $50,000, you could become a level 42 mage in Search Scientology too.
I forget
I
the dude's name, but it was good. It's about an hour and a half long, just asking loads of different questions. I think it's an English guy doing the interview, Andrew something. He does like all Scientology videos on YouTube. It's good.
Please
It's a
not
good
take.
time.
Please not take.
Some matey, welcome.
So matey, how are you?
Speaking of Mission Impossible, though, boys, how did you enjoy Fallout for the first time on Wednesday?
Man, I thought it was
That was
class.
my second watch.
Man, it was.
Did you go, how many fucking twists are there
No,
in the film?
yeah,
I was like lots.
how
There's
I
a
thought it was
couple.
great. Like as an action movie, class. You know, just you're sitting back, just enjoy it. You know, you get those movies, you don't care. You just people are shooting and dodging shit, and it's just class. But the amount of fucking spin turnaround shit, like they're pointing guns at each other, and they're like, "But I actually work for him. But I actually work for her." And I was like, "Oh."
It's been a double cross this entire
I was like,
time.
man, I think
The
that,
double, quadruple
how can
cross.
anyone follow this? This is fucking tripping balls here.
It's some things I never noticed too much until the second watch, like having to kick out loud after the motorcycle incident, and he just ran over to a grate and cut it and lands on the boat. And you're like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, come on.
No.
Oh my god, no.
but
It's
it's so
not,
goofy. It's
it's
great.
not real. But yeah, it was class. It was a good watch. So is that the most recent one then, Collie?
Yeah,
Only
that's
Irish
6, and then
people get your name right?
7's out on Monday.
It's not really a hard name.
Yeah, some matey. So did I say it wrong? Or did Dax say it right? Because me
No,
and
it's
Dax
some
are not.
matey.
Well, one of us is
I think
Irish.
we
I'm
both
not.
said it right.
But you get the double E.
Call me Irish? What the hell?
I wouldn't do
Some
that.
matey.
Wouldn't do that, man. Mate, come
I
here.
mean, I play a lot of pirate games. You know what I mean? So
Yar.
You did it good. I did it well. Thank you very much.
pat yourself on the head.
Dax, when you play
Do it.
only up on stream, though, that's the main question.
Oh man.
Not until he finishes fucking Pogo Stuck. That's when you can play only up.
Yeah, I'll probably play
You
only
get
up in
some
about
fucking-
10 years from now. The
You
cherries,
get through some
man.
fucking cherries first, and
No, I get past the cherries, but then I always end up back at
then
them.
you fall back at the cherries.
I always end up back at the cherries. Oh.
What is it? Is it bananas? I keep forgetting which.
Yeah, the bananas are fucking tough, yeah.
Bananas, you slip. Is it honey up on the bananas? You slip on the honey or some shit.
Oh, the
Yeah,
honey.
yeah.
Mm.
It's the honey that does them. The old honey pot.
Yeah, only up. I was gonna say,
Really?
I think Pogo Stuck is harder
I think
than
it's
only up.
harder than only up, really. Actually, every time I was watching someone play it, and they had a redemption, and it was I forget what it was. It was like a sub or something like that. If someone gets the sub, he'd start all the way over from the ground or something like that. Or had to
Fuck
jump
that.
off. That was great. That was great. Poor bastard.
Ew. Is that for free?
Aku Redemption would be like, do your next challenging jump blindfolded.
Yeah.
So you get to it, and then you're like, I'm ready, and then somebody redeems it, and you're like, okay, got to put on the blinkers, and then just guess it.
I
That'd be
feel good
class.
about this.
Yeah.
I feel good.
You're going to see the new one. Is it Monday?
Monday, yeah.
Monday.
And then on the 21st, I'm booked in for Oppenheimer and Barbie the same day.
That double.
You're really watching fucking Barbie, dude?
Yeah, mate.
I'm gonna go see Barbie.
Greta Gerwig's a great director, and Ryan Gosling and Margot Robbie are great actors, you know?
Yeah, but that doesn't mean. I mean, so what?
What's the age rating
I
on
don't
it?
know.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Could be a murder mystery, Beardy. Who knows?
I guess 12.
Do
Do you not like to go see for the morbid curiosity?
No,
I'd
I'm
be
not
up
curious
for,
in
I'd
the
go for
least
going
bit.
to
No.
Not at all.
All like the set is fully hand built and everything. They built it in Malibu and done like flyovers. It actually looks sick.
Yeah, the Barbie house looks awesome.
But Oppenheimer.
Uh,
That shit's gonna be class.
Barbie movie age rating. I want to say like 12s or something. It is 12.
Speaking of Oppenheimer, though, what'll that be? Wednesday, the 19th in Discord. There's going to be no poll that week. We're going to be watching Interstellar, whether you like it or not.
Well, you're gonna fucking like it. Beardy, join in on Wednesday night.
Yeah, Beardy, stop playing shitty Zelda games. Come watch the movie with us.
Oh no.
Jeez, you could hear a mouse
Zelda
farting
is
here.
silly green
You get
hat.
the green hat because I fished with the red hat last time. So boom.
What,
was
Zelda
wearing a
had
red
green
hat.
A red Zelda did.
Yeah, I had a blue one. The last two games I had.
Wait, is it? Oh wait, is the joke? No, wait.
Oh, Todd,
Link,
you're
though, is he?
nice.
Yeah, Link. Yeah. Oh, I said Zelda,
I
didn't
called
I?
him Zelda,
Oh
yeah.
my god, you got me
Todd will
calling
be
fucking
here
Zelda.
for it.
Oh my god.
I don't believe it. I'll believe it when I see it, Todd. Okay.
Why are
Todd, you have to be there. My
Twitch?
favorite,
Yeah,
my favorite movie ever.
Because Jeff Bezos needs your money. He got divorced.
So that's a discussion, right? That's what we'll have. So Todd went this Wednesday and then corrected himself to next Wednesday, but that's not next Wednesday, is
Wednesday week.
I'd say
this
Wednesday
coming
week.
Wednesday. Is either this coming Wednesday? It would be. So the next one would be the Wednesday after this Wednesday.
Yeah, but how would you say that?
So I would say,
next Wednesday.
So you say a Wednesday week. I say a week on Wednesday would be what I would say.
A week on Wednesday.
Or
Okay.
not this Wednesday, but next, or something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah, that makes sense as well.
next Wednesday is the next Wednesday that we will experience. That's next Wednesday to me, and then the one after that is Wednesday week.
Yeah. Right, so when Todd says next Wednesday, and this isn't me having a go at Todd, it's just me just as a discussion. It's the same as the quarter two, like.
Yeah, like Todd said, next Wednesday. There, I would say I would see next Wednesday as
This
12th.
Wednesday. coming up.
probably, yeah, probably the 12th.
Yeah,
Wednesday the
probably
19th.
even though it does make more sense to be the one after.
But usually, if you're after the
Oh,
day,
you know what?
if just say it's Friday, if I say Wednesday, it's the next Wednesday. It's not the Wednesday that passed. It's like I'm
I feel
doing
like
this
if-
on Wednesday. It's the next one.
I feel like if yeah, but I feel like right now next Wednesday doesn't seem too bad because we're still technically in the week prior. Where like if it was like Sunday or Monday, I'd say Wednesday, and you'd know that it was this Wednesday. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but if you were to say Wednesday and it was a Thursday, would you maybe assume it was a Wednesday just passed?
No.
You'd always think the next one.
Yes.
There
But
you
it's
go.
always like it's always talked about like, oh, we're gonna do it Wednesday. It's like, okay, it's gonna be Wednesday. Yeah.
You said on Fuck.
What?
Wait, what?
You said if it was Thursday, you'd go. If you said next Wednesday, would you have thought that
No, he said if you just said Wednesday.
next Wednesday? Okay.
So like if
I
it
just
was
found on the button
Thursday,
a
if it
couple
was like the
sentences.
day after, and he was saying that, and he was like, hey, we're gonna do it on Wednesday, and it was Thursday. So yeah, I would assume it was that Wednesday coming. Yeah.
Yes,
So you
see,
meant-
when it gets to that stage, sorry, I would just use the date. I would just be like, it's
Yeah.
Wednesday the 12th or whatever, yeah.
Mm.
You know what
It
annoys me,
really
which a
makes
lot
you
of people
think.
say incorrectly? They
English
say I
is
could care less.
Stupid language. Oh, which means
I
you
couldn't,
could
I
actually
couldn't care less.
Yeah, it's I couldn't care less. Because if you could
Oh,
care
yeah.
less, that means there is a bit of care there. But if you couldn't care less, there's literally zero. So yeah, guys.
eating.
I don't give a shit. It's usually pretty good.
What?
Just say I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit.
Just impersonate Tommy Lee Jones in The Fugitive. I don't care. That's a good film. That would be good for.
There's a man who looked sad in every interview he done. Not even sad, just done.
Oh man, I
Harrison
love his
Ford.
interviews. Are so funny. He's just a cunt. Like it's brilliant. He's just like, I'm so sick of this shit.
Like the most recent one that he done for the new Indiana Jones is like, if there's anywhere you'd like to go in the world, where would it be? And it didn't miss a beat and just went home.
Yeah, I think you're allowed to say you're allowed to say simp on stream all you wish, but you're not allowed to.
You're not allowed to
call someone a
say-
simp.
Yeah, you're not
Yeah,
allowed to
you're
call
not.
someone a simp like you just did.
I can't be like, hey Dax, you're a fucking simp.
But Beardy, you can say that, but I think
It's
it's
against it.
like we can assume that that's a joke. But I think if you're actually using it as like an attack on somebody, that's when it goes
Oh,
bad.
okay.
then
So
it's
you can't
bad.
be hateful. You can't be hateful about it.
You know what they say about assuming? You make an ass out of you and me.
Man,
Yeah.
I got in this month is Dax Appreciation Month in work.
Wait,
What?
what's this?
So it was a few months back we started doing this thing of like an appreciation month for everyone in the business. So like each month it would change
A
to somebody
month?
else. No, but it would just be like everyone sends in. Just say we've decided Collie's being appreciation person of next month, okay? But he doesn't know.
I
But everyone else
appreciate
does.
Collie every
So I go
day.
around and I ask you guys, hey, can you give us a few words that you like about Collie, working with him and things like that? And then they come forward and, you know, this is appreciation month for Collie. Here's all the nice comments, Collie, that everyone had about you in work. Like Collie's a cunt and
I won't. I won't like. I won't
but
think that's like.
I got
you know, the
I got it this
insults.
month, so it's been Dax Appreciation Month, and in the group chat,
Oh, I know that I'm really low.
everyone drinking tonight, everyone is taking pictures of their points and just saying for Dax with a love heart, and like everyone's just putting up selfies. Like there's my boss,
We're gonna drink, and Dax is not gonna be invited.
and he said Happy
We're
Dax
all gonna
Month,
go out and
two
drink
Dax, two Dax Appreciation Months.
You're
Go Dax.
really appreciated if I throw me a few.
I was like, sound lads, sound. And look, Beardy, look, looking into the good stuff.
Beardy, what are you laughing at?
Delicious fucking.
Oh, that's a
fire
good looking
here.
mind.
As you're just
Collie
doxing that
and
poor
Happy
soul.
Appreciation Day.
Sonny, I gave you a fucking pink badge, all right? That's my appreciation for you.
Yeah, need that your coworkers
fucking
call
leave
you
me alone.
Dax.
Coworkers call me Dax.
Appreciation,
Yeah, I could just say my name because I think most people know it, but I still like to keep it on DL. You know.
That's what they say to his face.
Oh no, that's a good.
Oh, it's
that's a
funny.
good
Like
guess.
I think I can't remember what the original tweet is that I quote tweeted, but I screenshotted my 2 emails saying that I'd booked my tickets for Oppenheimer and Barbie, and I had my name on it. I was like, I don't know how many people know that like Scott's my name and don't.
That's your name.
This
That
is
was
my
your land I went to.
It is my
Oh
land.
my
yeah.
god, that's always treated so
Yes.
well there.
It's funny as well when you talk with people like just through their alias online, and then you think like, what is their actual name? You're usually choosing something completely different.
Well, I think like it was when Snez and that were over, so there was like Snez, Todd, Fluid, Celtic, and I think like I just called them by their name. Like I called Todd because I
Yeah.
knew him prior to Twitch,
Yeah, but
but I called Snez all the time, Fluid all the time, and
Yeah.
Celtic all the time.
It's the natural way.
it's just
It-
same
it
with
would-
you. I don't
it
call any of
genuinely
you
would
your
feel
actual
weird.
names.
Fuck, I had my full name on Tins for what, 6 months?
Yeah, a long time.
I was like, fuck, I got this fucking.
Yeah, I call you. I never call you your actual names.
Nah.
Anytime I probably use your name if I'm saying if I was talking about you to say like
Somebody
anyone
else.
in my family,
Yeah.
because they'd be like, Wait,
I usually
who?
say
'Cause they're
Percy
just,
because
like,
my parents know Percy.
computer
They're like,
names?
yeah,
What?
I know who that is.
Just talking about Scotland, like even joking about Brexit in general chat earlier or whatever that or yesterday. God bless Brexit.
Wait, so do you have access to threads? Do you have access
Yeah,
to
yeah.
it? All right, okay. I think I won't set up. I don't think I'll set up an account when I do have access to it. Fuck that.
I think like literally I'm getting like follows off of people that have obviously got me on Instagram from Facebook. So it's like loads of people in like real life are following me, and they're just obviously you just like it's the same as when you get Instagram. It's like, oh, these are your Facebook friends. Do you want to follow the same people? And folk are just like follow.
Yeah. You're like, who the
And for
fuck
now,
is
I'm
this?
following people back, but I'll definitely unfollow eventually if I ever use it.
I don't know if I'd ever use
I
that.
hate how like
My
dude, I
surname
just
is
hate how
Sin,
it's-
but name is
it's
His
so
Majesty.
just- I don't know. I hate people knowing business. You know what I mean? Like that's what it is. I just don't care enough.
The business.
See, Musk is trying to fucking he's trying to sue
Yeah.
Threads for hiring the ex Twitter employees.
Yeah, like that he fired.
What the fuck? Like, oh, it's so funny. I'm so happy that he made such a fuck of this because it just proven to everyone that to be a billionaire, guys, you don't have to be smart. You just
Talking about the Zuck, Hot Ones did like a thread post or whatever the fuck you call it, a thread or whatever. And Zuckerberg replied, going, love your show, I'd love to be on it sometime. Now that would be
That'd be sick.
Because he is a lizard person, guaranteed. Like he is not of this world. Do you see him in like the government like thing?
When he was
Like,
in Congress.
yeah, fucking hell.
yeah, he's a
Anyways,
strange looking
drink water.
character.
Drink water, look as normal as possible, and it's like shaking it.
So about it.
That is good nourishment.
That is good H2O.
Where
He just puts the fucking wing in, just pulls it out, just like shredded bone.
just completely like not well, yeah, off topic, but just on the glass of water topic. What's the time that's really bad in America, Beardy, like for water and stuff? Michael, is it Flint, Michigan? Yeah,
Flint, Michigan. Yeah, people don't even talk about it anymore.
So when he, I can't remember what one of his documentaries it was that he did, and it was all about the water issue in Flint and stuff.
Dude, honestly,
and then Obama came and like because they'd funded like filtration of it and stuff, and he refused to drink the water. Like they had him have like a glass of water, and it touched his lips, and he immediately put it back down. He never even like drank it.
I could smell the
going
fucking
nuts about it. Yeah,
dude, there's places in like near the mountains up here, like MPA actually, where they're doing fracking, and if people turn their fucking water on right out of their faucet, they can light it on fire. Like it just like it turns into a flamethrower. So like Flint's not even like the pipes are fucking terrible, but dude, there's other places where like you can't touch the fucking water at all, and it's like there's quite a few places like that. So I just
see the video where they got like
they choose where they want to actually fucking bitch about it.
Yeah,
you know
did you see the one where they had the committee and the dude came in with the water and he's like, "You said you drink the water in this place."
Oh yeah,
and he puts it down in front of him. He's like, "Here, drink that," and the stuff was like, it was like he was pouring a slushy.
It's a yellow tint. Yeah, it's fucking terrible. It's awful.
There's even a difference in water between like England and Scotland. Like I would drink the water from my tap, but in England you wouldn't because. Is it lime? Is it hard water or soft water? Or
hard water because it's
hard water with lime.
Yeah, so like in England and that you have to replace or look into replacing like some of your pipe work in your house and stuff because of build-up and that. It's nuts.
Yeah,
so what's it like in Ireland?
We have hard water here, but it depends on where you are. But we have hard water, but we have a water softener. So
right, okay.
Yeah,
when I was living in England, I had one of those.
The Brita filters,
the Brita filter jugs and stuff.
Yeah,
for,
we
like,
have one of them as well. So we have a well, but our well literally picks up physical sediment sometimes. So you like get physical iron pieces in the water. So we have to filter everything that comes out of the tap. Like washing stuff is fine, and if I'm desperate, I'll just drink it out of the tap. But most of the time, I just you have to put us through the filter. That's it. It's fine then. Nice. Look, this is it here, boys. This is straight out of the tap, nothing added.
It was just alien to me when I was going down to England that like that's just a thing that you had to filter your water and stuff. Whereas up here, just
in Seattle now, the water out of the tap in Seattle, holy shit! It's like fucking Ballygown coming out of the tap. It is like class. The water's savage.
Oh, yeah?
Really, really good.
You get like if you know how you know you have hard water, like you shower and like you come out, you just feel like fucking dry. You feel like so dried the fuck out, dude.
Yeah, it doesn't really suds up anything, right?
No, it's just I mean it's nice because usually it's like an extreme pressure. Like you feel like you're fucking clean, but it's like it's like a weird
How'd you guys stand in the shower? Do you stand with the shower head in the front or the back?
Most of the time, like it's behind me. But then if I'm washing my front, I'll turn around. But then if I'm washing my back,
I just stand in the back of the shower and I walk in. I do spins. I just go in and spin in the water pretty much.
Dude's doing the fucking spin
I'm not
around
like
his mouth.
I'm just like, I'm trying to wash my head and like turn in so I get my back and
my crack and
I do a little spinny, but I'd say like 80% of the time it's probably hitting like the back of my noggin, back of my neck, and I'm like facing. out.
Same.
Do you really? I think I'm straight in. I feel like arm in the wall, fucking.
I find it kind of
showers hit me
uncomfortable
straight
though
off.
sometimes
Into the
when
shower, I
when
go
you're washing
straight
your
in.
face in the shower, like if the shower head is right in your face, I find that kind of uncomfortable. So I
You
can
are
only do
not
that for a
tall
few
enough for that
seconds. Like
shower head to hit you in the face.
it's a long
We
way
have
up,
ones on
Beardy.
You got at
both.
least a good
You
like
can
3 feet.
bring
Yeah,
your
so
fucking
the water's
shower
at
head
speed
hits
when
you.
it's hitting me, Beardy. You know. Yeah, it's like like you're waterboarding yourself because you can't breathe when you're doing that. So maybe it's not just me.
It's not, I don't know. I don't have like that direct like water pressure. Mine's like kind of like I got like a big square head, so it's very spread out.
Yeah, we have a nice Amazon head that we
have
got
a,
recently. And
have a
once
great
you
one
keep
for
the
you.
lime out of it, it's like
How'd that
So
go?
I think it was 2 weeks
like a
ago
water
or a week and a half ago. I was stayed over in Dotsy's anyway. I was over there with him and Delia, and we got fairly fucking baked. And we were watching The Office, and I said this to Dotsy, and he actually agreed with me. If you ever watch The Office baked, Michael Scott is like normal. He doesn't say anything stupid. Like it's funny the amount of episodes we go through, and at the end I'm like, why was Michael like completely normal in that episode? Like usually he's an idiot. And like when you're watching it, you're like everything he's saying just makes sense. And I found this, man, it was like, now there's some episodes where you're like, okay, he's an idiot, but fucking damn near 70% of the time he is a sane human. But then you watch it non-stoned and you're like, this dude's an idiot. Shit's weird.
It's very just the way he carries on that you go, this is probably how I carry on right now. Kiss me, Oscar. No.
It's Musa and Finn have been watching it recently. They completed it the other week, and now they're watching Breaking Bad. So every morning I'll find like an office gift to like message them, and it'll normally be Michael at the press conference going like "Good morning Vietnam" or whatever. But the one this morning was the top of the morning one to you when it's like St. Patrick's Day or whatever. So I sent it to Finn, who's Northern Irish, and she was like, "Am I being hate crimed right now?" I'm like, "Finn, that's not what a hate crime is." It's like, well, I hated it.
I hated it. It
Yeah.
was a crime.
It's Michael in the office like, I am a victim of a hate crime, and Stanley's like, Michael, that's not what a hate crime is. Well, I hated it.
Yeah.
Office is class.
It's a good time.
never seen an
Something that you
episode of
always
The
just
Office.
put it on. Put it on the background and just watch it.
I finished my Breaking Bad rewatch today. Oh, the first season's absolute dog shit. What was that? Sorry, Purse.
What you were just saying about Breaking Bad? You finished the
I
full
finished.
thing?
I finished my full rewatch this morning. Yeah, I started it last week.
Perfection.
I may
Perfection.
on that thing.
You should. Honestly, watching stuff in like 1.5 times, I can't not do it anymore. It's weird.
Oh, really?
I was watching a film today. On 2 times.
Fucking hell.
Definitely if I'm
Go ahead.
playing something and watching something on the side, I keep having to pause or something and look over, or even like go back, and that's at 1 time speed and like so slow at taking it in. I don't know how you're multitasking.
Yeah, I can
and having
do.
a 1.5 and know what's going on.
I was saying that I can.
Sorry, Dax. Yeah.
I was just gonna say, like, when it comes to like multiple inputs and stuff, I can do 2 streams fairly accurately. Like I can be in 2 chats and that, but when a third one comes in, only one of them can get my attention.
Yeah, no, I agree. Yeah, I agree. But yeah, Todd and Massey, I keep going to them. You should try it 1.5 times. And Todd was like, I tried 2 minutes of Babylon yesterday. I was like, no chance.
Not a
It
chance.
was Babylon, Todd, by the way, that I was watching it 2 times earlier.
I think I'm 6 episodes now into Narcos because I watched it back in the day and I never properly got through it.
Oh, sick.
So it's good. Enjoying it.
One of the main guys in Babylon is one of the main guys in, what was the spin-off? Was it Narcos Mexico's like the spin-off, I think?
Oh, I didn't know there was a spin-off.
Yeah, they do a spin-off because I think Narcos only covers Colombia, I think. So Pablo and stuff.
Yeah.
But they did like a spin-off similar to like Fear the Walking Dead. I don't know how many characters cross over, if any, but the main guy, or one of the main guys in Babylon's one of the main dudes in that. So I'm intrigued to watch it based on his performance in Babylon because I've not seen him in anything else.
Narcos finished in 2017.
Wait, did it really?
2015 to 2017.
Fucking hell.
Oh, Whiplash at 1.5.
I'm like,
Hammering them
Well,
drums.
that's what it was. Yeah.
I didn't even.
Percy was saying he's never watched Whiplash, Todd. So watch it soon, Percy, and you'll be able to listen to something at some point.
I will. I should. I should try to find a good.
The music was hilarious. It was the lassie at the start talking about her bird's pussy and stuff like that. It was quite funny.
What?
Huh?
Huh?
Yeah, see, well, she'd watch this film.
Huh? Pussy?
Yeah.
The boozy?
Le boozy?
I just casually speaking of that. Did any hear about that disastrous show, The Icon, the one with The Weeknd?
No, I've heard of it because of he's in it, but I've not heard anything like about it being a disaster or that. Is it bad?
Oh, it's supposed to be absolutely terrible.
Oh yeah, fucking hell.
It's porn, but porn itself would have a better story from.
Oh,
Christ.
my
Christ!
God. Imagine being
that?
compared to porn and saying
Actually,
porn has a better
speaking of
story.
which-
What was that show that Zendaya was in?
Holy
Sorry,
shit.
that's just one thing.
Yeah, go
Which
ahead.
one? Euphoria.
Euphoria, yeah. Isn't that like just like loads of like nakedness and stuff?
I think the first season was like, oh hell, it was pretty
Okay.
much just Sydney Sweeney just being naked the entire time.
I was gonna say, I'm surprised, like, speaking of porn and that, I'm surprised there hasn't been a series or like type of genre of like actual decent acting porn type stuff. So like it is a drama series, but it just includes porn scenes, but it's all really
We're
well
talking
shot,
about
really.
them actually making like like porn actually making a movie, but a decent movie.
Yeah, an actually decent one that has good stories, good actors, and then there just happens to be sex scenes in it with like cool angles, stuff like that.
I'm
But
pretty sure there is, but
I
it's
was going
like
to say 50 Shades, but apparently that's also.
no, I don't think that. I think that's actually like a movie. That's just porn behind the paywall. So usually used to listen to
I'm just surprised it hasn't been a thing, like, because when you think of porn acting, it's shit. Everything is shit.
I think it has.
I had a feeling there. It was like because there's like I'm sure there's some films that like
Yeah.
I've had like non-simulated sex scenes in terms of like real ones, and I was like, I'm sure Willem Dafoe was in it, but then I'm reading up the article now.
Yes.
And but this is a different story about Willem Dafoe. He was in Antichrist with Lars von Trier in 2009, and he had to get a penis double because his penis was too big.
What a man.
So you had to get a double in to like make it more realistic,
dude.
apparently.
Oh, man, Willem.
He was in, but there was a movie he was in where the wife was like fucking nuts, and I think there was like they had actually had like
They
real
waxed over
sex.
each other and stuff, was it not?
They had like real sex in
No,
the
maybe I'm
fucking
thinking
movie.
of,
Like she like smashed him with a like a block or something as he was passed out. And dude, it was nuts. It was a fucking crazy movie.
maybe that is Antichrist.
I don't know. That wasn't Antichrist.
But yeah, this is it. Lars von Trier revealed in an interview that Willem Dafoe actually needed a double for his sex scenes because his penis was so large that everyone in the room got confused. Imagine your dick being that big that like he just whips out and everyone in the room's just like, I don't even know who I am. What's my name anymore?
Imagine,
There's just a massive
holy
clock. What the
shit.
fuck?
Imagine like you're just chilling out with a few friends, you whip your dick out, right? Everyone looks at it. Instead of going like, why do you have your dick out? Everyone's like, where am I? What is going
Reservoir
on?
Dogs is a fantastic film, Sonny. Are you going to tip your waitress though after it? Very good question. It's a debate in the start of the movie.
I haven't seen Reservoir Dogs in a long, long time.
Yeah, tip the waitress. You gotta give him a little something.
There's some.
How eating? What do you even mean?
Long dicks can be hidden in butthole.
Haven't seen in yonks. Always tip.
Explicit sex scene, Willem Dafoe and Charlotte Gainsbourg in Antichrist 2009. There is one that's older though, Beardy. I'm sure that. Yeah.
Wasn't mandatory.
I'm thinking of like, you know, in those it may have been sex scenes where you see a few bits, but you know, in porn it's like fucking zooming in shit like that, like really close up, fucking
No.
gory shit. You know? Yeah, I don't watch. So I'm told anyway. But yeah, just surprised there hasn't been. Maybe
So my Bible tells me.
page 50 of the Bible.
Nope, not gonna.
Careful.
Draw the line.
But the what I was talking about earlier was the Scientology video that I watched. And it's pretty interesting, pretty cool. So it was a dude who left Scientology, or he got out of it, and he's explaining like how he was indoctrinated by his parents into it and what he went through in terms of like their training, stuff like that. It's pretty fucking strange.
Somewhat serious question. Do like most of you, do you have to pay first off, like to get into Scientology?
So I think
Or
they
since
give you
he
like
was brought in from his
courses.
parents.
Yeah, he was brought in from his parents, but you're basically, they offer you courses on how to develop as a person, as in how to improve your communication skills. and you pay for those, and I think there's just a lot of that shit again and again. And then like with those training sessions that they do, it's basically like subliminal messaging to get them under your control and like making you more influential or influenced by the material that they're giving to you. A lot of it is based on, do you guys ever hear of MK Ultra?
Yeah.
It's it was basically a lot of the stuff that was done in that, as in a lot of the methods that they used back then are being used in Scientology now.
Oh, Kali, it is. It is Antichrist. Yeah, written in 2006. Yeah.
Collie, what were you laughing at?
Nothing.
The
I think if you leave, you can say what you want.
So was he brought up for? Did his parents make him pay? That's probably what I'm trying to say here. If he was brought up from like
No, I think his
childhood,
parents like paid for him initially, and then he started paying himself.
Of course, it's in here. Oh, they got him that bad. Poor guy.
So what's this podcast about, fellas? I'm new here. Sinatra,
God.
that's a good question.
Depends on the day.
Depends on the day, honestly. No, we just chill out. Honestly, we chill out every Friday night. We talk about our week. We talk about news that came up during the week. We talk about you guys. If you have any topics to talk about, we do that. We usually have a beverage or two. We chill out. It's a good time.
Bevies.
We're trying to emulate what happens in a pub, because we did this during lockdown. We were missing sweets, chatting shit to each other down at the bar.
Oh,
I
yeah.
look like I have no neck, Sonny. Shithead.
Oh, is Sonny doing edits?
Well, not edits, just a fucking close of me
Just
looking
beauty.
at something.
That's what I was laughing at.
It's come back nice and luscious.
Or the beard, yeah.
Delicious.
It's come like super red. Well, I'm wearing orange, so that's why I look so fucking red.
Sinatra, where are you tuning in from, if you don't mind me asking? Last
I'm gonna
podcast on the
say
left
the
did an
USA.
incredible MK Ultra series worth a listen. Todd, please send it on to me. I'll be interested in that shit. So apparently MK Ultra was fucked. So they did like
Enter the chin.
they did loads of experiments with LSD. So what they did apparently was, in certain places, like in cities, they set up fake hotel rooms that would be available for prostitutes to come to and bring people to. But the prostitutes or their, I'm going to say escorts from now on. So the escorts and their clients didn't know that this hotel room was basically being spied on. So they'd go into this hotel room when they start doing the business, and there'd be literally a fake wall, and the agents would be behind this wall, like listening to them. And they'd get like free drink in the room that they go into, but the drink is laced with LSD. So they drink it, start going at it, having a good time, whatever you do with an escort, and then about an hour later they are tripping balls in there. And they did it to like observe them and see if they were basically trying to make people more breakable, I suppose, as in like mendable, and see if you can find spies and shit like that using LSD. But like, imagine having a drink and then you just go into an acid trip, like not knowing that you took acid. That would be terrifying. Like, holy shit.
Fuck yeah.
You'd be freaking.
And I guess that
That would be like, imagine one day, like,
the escort is probably on it as well.
you're drinking
both,
water,
like,
you're drinking normal drinks during the day, and then during the day, all of a sudden, you're absolutely pissed drunk.
hands above the table.
Like, imagine that just out of nowhere. During the day, you just get drunk without drinking. That would be scary.
Yo,
You'd be like,
There's a
I'm
dude that-
fucking dying.
for psyops as well, weren't it? MK
Yeah.
Ultra. They thought that LSD would give you fucking psionic powers.
Oh, it does, trust me.
You hear that
Um,
dude has a disease where if he eats
Oh, chips?
carbs,
Yeah, I think it was like
His body
specifically
turns
potato
it-
into alcohol.
his
Yeah.
body turns it into alcohol. Yeah.
But apparently another one person with LSD, they used to test, I think it was Canadian patients in the hospitals, like asylums and stuff. They'd go and like give them LSD and like track them and shit. But apparently they gave a dude LSD every day for 180 days straight. And like they kept
They must have
increasing the
went
dosage each
insane.
day so that he would get an effect off it. But like after 180 days on it, like your head would be mush. You wouldn't understand reality anymore. Apparently loads of people now, their grandparents or grandkids or their kids are trying to sue the government for basically their parents were part of these experiments, and now their parents like don't have a soul anymore. Or they're alive but they're just like blank, it's like, it's fucked, man. Crazy shit.
Yeah, it shouldn't. Unfortunately, that probably won't happen. They made a load of soldiers take fucking LSD in, I think it was England and that, but they gave it to like animals as well, and they like spiders and stuff.
Oh, did you
where
see
just
that? How
getting
they gave the spiders all the different drugs and like saw the patterns that they made their webs?
Yeah.
Oh,
and they
it was
all
crazy shit.
and the most lazy one was that they gave him cannabis. It was like they done like a quarter to half away of a web, and they're like, oh fuck it.
Yeah, and then you see the ones that take like shrooms and they're just like really colorful web, and then like the dude on cocaine is just like one line of a web is just like eat. All science is horrific but interesting.
Anyway.
Yeah, Kat, it's kind of like
Sorry,
What?
carry on. I'll speak about it in a minute.
oh no, I was just gonna say like lobotomies back in the day. That shit's
Rach just had Maria literally like less than 5% health and died. I'm sad.
yikes.
She's sad as well. She just got her head on her desk.
I wanted to give Rick a head pat.
They say
there, just
Bob
like,
Ross was actually a serial killer, and all of his paintings were locations of his murders. That's why they were known as happy mistakes. Nah.
Believe it.
if someone turned that
Nah.
into like a
Nah.
good series, that'd be,
What if they
That
turned it
would
into
be
a if they
weird.
turned that into a TV series or something?
yeah.
That's like saying Mr. Rogers is a bank robber. Impossible.
That's like
Those
saying
men were
Beardy was
sane.
skinny. Impossible. The man's a fucking fridge.
I wasn't what I was
Closest
for.
to you are sometimes the ones you can't trust.
Yeah, you can trust.
Weed superiority. No longer a if you can be full degen.
But Kat, it makes you think like how many things nowadays are we doing for medicine that seem completely normal to us, but then like 50 years from now they're gonna look back at us and be like, what the fuck were they at doing that? Like that's crazy. Like 100 years from now they're gonna be look back and holy shit, they walked around with mobile phones in their pockets. Are you fucking serious? Like as in, I don't know, everyone's testicles start fucking exploding or something. Like who knows?
It's gonna come out that, like the prostate isn't even up the butthole or something like that, and
Yeah.
it's just been doctor's way of fingering your bum.
Been in between the gooch the entire time.
Percy knew, but nobody believed him. But yeah, like I wonder from 50 years from
Yeah.
now how many things
They're
are
like-
going to be seen as like barbaric that we're doing
Vape.
now.
They'd be like,
Probably
"Shit,
like
they should-
chemotherapy if you think about it. Like chemotherapy is like so
they were
tough on the
smoking
body.
vegetable oil." Damn it.
Yeah, good point.
crazy
And-
shit.
Yeah, even just like simple things, like not to make a joke out of it, just like say like the smear test controversy that happened in Ireland. Just like you really couldn't do that. That you couldn't do. Like,
Yeah.
probably like it'd be like shit like that, where it's like they just didn't take their job seriously. And then you look back and like at least we've moved on from lobotomies and electrotherapy. for the most
Electroshock
part.
therapy.
At least. Imagine what they've done like even before then, or what we don't know that they've done. Although, do we want to know? We probably should know. Anyway, Dax, you were talking.
I was.
Somewhat about China.
Oh,
That's
China.
amazing.
Let me tell you about China here now.
Oh, China.
China. So, I thought this was pretty interesting. China's next generation high-speed train has set a new record of 281 miles per hour during a test run. The train uses electromagnetic technology to levitate above the rail and eliminate friction. It doesn't contain any technology that is patented or licensed by other train makers, demonstrating China's ability to develop the system through homegrown innovation. Maglev technology is not available everywhere in China, so the country is still looking to improve travel speeds on existing infrastructure. That is fast as fuck. 281, how much is that in kilometers? MPH 2 km.
You're doing that. I'm gonna look up to see. Does anywhere else have mag rails?
Maglev. Multiplied by 1.6. Percy, that is 450 kilometers per hour. That is fucking
Damn.
rapid. That is rapid quick.
That's north to the south of Ireland in an hour. That's pretty good.
That's pretty nippy, like. To be fair, not
I
bad.
didn't even know we had maglev Oh, Japan. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, and Germany.
It's the Germans.
Efficiency and Linamo. Where the fuck is Linamo?
Sonny, did you try
Oh, it's
say?
also Japan.
Oh,
okay.
Trump really China.
China.
Trump China? Oh, China. I thought it was China. Thought you were trying to say Trump
You gotta
vagina.
put because like when you do the Trump thing, you always gotta put like your lips together, so you're going China.
China.
China. It's gonna be huge.
I wonder what contingencies they have for
Great.
magnetic storms. Probably never going to happen. But if it does, GG. Natural, that's true. That's Murphy's law right there. Natural. Whatever can happen will happen.
Storms. So are we talking like geostorm type of levels? We need a what the fuck's his face? Leonidas. Jared Butler, he's going to be the mental
Oh
lead.
god, that what a terrible film that
we have
is.
to go.
Oh
we gotta go
my
to
God.
Greenland. Greenland is the only place.
I went into that film knowing that it was going to be like a 3 out of 10, and I was still let down.
Wait, which one was it?
Geostorm. Oh my god.
Geostorm?
He was in two. There was Geostorm and there was Greenland. They were two separate awful films. Oh my god. That he was in. Oh, Jared, come on.
Do you know the films that he's in, which are terrible, but I don't mind, is the Fallen series? Like Washington's Fallen or whatever it is. London's Fallen.
He's in 300
White
as well.
House
I
Down.
thought 300 was pretty sick.
300
Oh yeah,
was good.
Percy called him Leonidas, yeah.
He also had good. What was the one he was in with Jamie Foxx? Man on Fire.
Man on Fire is Denzel.
Great
Shit.
fucking movie.
There's another one. Law Abiding Citizen.
Law Abiding Citizen, yeah, that's class.
Oh
I
yeah,
thought
yeah.
Man on Fire. Yeah.
Jamie Foxx is the lawyer, yeah.
That was filmed in PA.
Pa?
Mm-hmm. I got the auto parts actually from my dad's yard. Went to a salvage yard and they went and bought a bunch of like old fucking parts from when the cars exploded. That scene.
No way.
Mm-hmm.
Law abiding dick.
Not Willem Dafoe's,
fucking
that's
elbow.
for sure.
What the fuck was that? Vagina.
Do you ever think we'd get one of those in Ireland in our lifetime? A maglev?
I don't know, man.
We barely have running shit as it is.
Our trains are pretty okay. You can get across the country.
You get across the country, but you know they like
You don't
they
need
have
a
like
fucking
good
high-speed train.
stations. Like
You don't
if
need it.
you
You
just
take
went to
6
more-
hours to drive from top to bottom of fucking Ireland. You don't need a high speed line.
But that's
Yeah, to be
like
fair.
You can have
so
a
much
fuck, you can have a,
further,
They're
though.
building-
you can have a
they're building-
fucking toll car for Christ's sake.
They're building some sort of high-speed train between like London and Manchester or some shit for like $1 bazillion.
Hmm.
I'm sure it's going to
That's
save like
expensive.
6 minutes or something like that.
Curious the Sons for Defoe was listed in
Yes.
title since like everyone know they have smaller.
Hardly that seems worth it. Since
Gives me 6. I didn't know how close Detroit was to Canada.
No, yeah, rid of the
It's over
lake.
the river, is it?
Yeah,
Or
it's
the
literally
lake,
like a
sorry,
minute
yeah.
away. I did not know that.
Yeah.
Because that's
There was-
is it Columbine? No, it won't be Columbine that he did it.
There was issues where there were
Shit.
bullets
I'll be back in a
actually.
sec.
People were
Just have to do
shooting
something
from
here.
Detroit. They were landing in Canada.
No, sorry, I mentioned Columbine there because it's Michael Moore, obviously, in one of his other documentaries. He goes into whatever town it is that's in Canada because that's where Des is from, I think, is it not?
I think so. Yeah, Des is
they're
real.
thereabouts.
Des is like
Around there,
really
yeah.
close. He's real fucking close.
But he goes. Yeah, Michael Moore goes to Canada. He just starts walking into people's houses because nobody locks their doors and stuff. And they're just like, yeah, well, I don't know, yeah, whatever.
I'm making a movie. It's okay, but
Like I'm sure he walked into somebody's house and they apologized. Scarborough, is that
Oh.
right? When he talks cool.
Oh, sorry there, bud.
There's a town. I think it's New York border. It might be a little bit further up, but it's like literally if you're on one side of the road, you're an American, and then the houses your neighbors across the street are in Canada. So like they live in Canada, you live in America.
That's nuts.
It's like right down the middle of the fucking road. That's
I'm
fucking
trying.
crazy.
Let me have a look at it. Because I think it was Bowling for Columbine like made him huge though, right?
Yeah, Bowling for Columbine was like his first.
And then he did Fahrenheit 9/11's the one I'm thinking of. I
Yes.
think.
Yeah. Those are definitely the two he's most known for.
Yeah. So
Yeah, the Streets of Prison
is
Border.
it Family Guy that he's actually somebody else in like a suit or something like that?
Yeah, and he like takes the mask off or something.
Yeah.
Or takes like I forget what it
Oh,
was though. Yeah, that's gonna be a terrible to live in, man. Right? Because dude, like if you want to move across the street or something, like fuck.
Actually, he did Bowling for Columbine. He did Fahrenheit 9/11. Then he did Fahrenheit.
Yeah,
11.
Rush Limbaugh. Thank you, Todd. Yeah, he was right.
Yeah,
He was
that's
pretty.
right,
Rush
Todd.
Limbaugh. He
Yeah.
takes that suit off, and it's fucking Michael Moore. Yeah,
Like,
And then he did Fahrenheit 11/9 a couple of years ago, which is about Trump and stuff. Yeah.
so he just reversed the title.
Yeah. Interesting guy.
Yeah, he definitely is interesting.
I wouldn't say like I disagree or agree with everything he does, but he's a very interesting journalist, I guess.
It's just like the same thing. Everything, you're not going to agree with what everyone says. You're not going to disagree with what everyone says. A crazy person can make valid points. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
someone's completely fucking nuts can make a valid point. So.
What was it in Bowling for Columbine he did? Was it not that there was one of the kids that was shot? He got like the bullets taken out of him in surgery and that, and he went to the headquarters of like Walmart or whoever it was that sold the bullets.
Yeah.
And the kid's in the wheelchair and that, and he's like, "Oh, I'd like to return these."
Yeah, I think he went
he
went with Michael Moore and I think like 2 other students or something.
Oh, there was a raft of them. I think. Yeah, that's right. Fucking heavy stuff.
And honestly, I think that's when I don't know if all of them did, but a lot of Walmarts actually stopped selling ammunition.
I think that's right.
They're still down
certain
south. I
types.
think they can or some shit. Yeah, but.
That's nuts. Like we've talked about it, like a couple of times before, but to myself, and I'd say definitely to Dax and to yourself, Collie, as well. The idea of going into like a Tesco and just picking up a gun, and whatever, just like.
Well, you wouldn't.
Even like
I know,
guns
like
to me are alien.
you can't do that yourself, Beardy. But you can. No.
Well, I remember
rifles.
rifles. No. I remember rifles being sold in Walmart.
Also,
I remember. Yeah. They could sell shotguns and hunting, but it was all hunting rifles. It wasn't like you're going in there buying an AR. You want to buy a pistol? ARs. No, it was literally hunting rifles with scopes, and it wasn't like anything big. It wasn't like heavy caliber shit. It was small game hunting and then shotguns.
Even that makes sense to a degree. Like I could imagine that, but it's like when you
get
to
they have it was a sporting section. Just like if you go into like we have like a sporting goods store, and you can buy shotguns. They sell hunting supplies.
Compound bows.
They sell bows. Yeah, they sell compound bows. They sell shotguns. They also sell rifles. All kinds of shit.
One of the Michael Morris things was he opened a bank account or something like that, and when you open a bank account, they give you a free shotgun or something. And he's just in this bank, and they just hand him a shotgun with like a box of ammo, and he's like, "You realize you're just handing this to me in a bank?" And they're like, "Yeah, that's the free promotion or whatever." It's just nuts.
Like, do
yeah, there's some states.
It's stuff like that. I'm just like, well, is that really true? Because that sounds like fucking too far. You know what I mean? Like, but for his documentary, because like some documentarians will like bam things up a little bit or whatever. But no, apparently. But then he keeps going back to. He keeps going to what's his name? What's his name from the original Planet of the Apes? He's dead now. He was like the NRA spokesperson. It was him that famously was like, "Oh, you can pry my guns from my cold dead hands or
fingers."
Whatever. Yeah. Charlton Heston. Heston. That's right. He talks. Yeah.
Thank you, Heston.
He interviewed him in his house, and then he gets kicked out. It's so funny. And then he does a similar thing to, I think it's a politician or something with the Flint, Michigan, like the water. He gets water from the lake or whatever that's contaminated, and turns up to this politician's house and just like has a big septic tank full of it and just starts spraying it all over this guy's driveway and stuff. As like a publicity stunt, obviously, to raise awareness of how bad it was and stuff. But
Charlton Heston, when he died, that dude used to eat a fucking like red meat for like that dude was like what you would think typical American. Guns and fucking steaks 24/7. Charlton Heston was just like
he actually looks like when he walks into a room.
Probably still smoking. He's probably smoking Marlboro fucking Reds. American. Oh yeah. Charlton Heston was like if you were to like look up like an American man and like that would be him. Would 100%
Yeah.
be that dude.
Down to the comb over and everything.
Mm-hmm. The
Yeah,
average Kim
Oh, is-
Raid.
oh my goodness. Kim Raiders.
Hey, Noel, thanks for the lurk.
Welcome in.
How are y'all doing, everybody?
I presume you finished going up, or only up, Kim.
What's going on?
Oh, Kim, are you playing?
Hell no.
Doing your
Hell no.
vacay, vacay refresh. Oh, you did. Oh, you made it to the other rig. Hey, I don't know how far that.
That makes no sense. Yeah, cool. GG's, I guess.
You got to the oil rig though. You want to rank 2 oil rig?
Yes, the oil rig is on Trepang. Yeah, Kim. How was stream? How did you get on? It's not that far. Yeah, I'm sure it is. I believe in you. Yeah, guys, make sure you're checking out anyone that's here already. That's not come over in the raid that was here already. Make sure you're checking out the lovely Kimberly.
Yeah, it was cute sitting in for some of the refresh I was able to catch with yourself and Blaine. They're very nice, cozy stream. And that money game looked fun, where you were rolling the bottle or the whatever down on top of all the money.
When you were talking about that earlier, person was like, "But Kim showed us that already, but it was post Tins last week." So you were there and you were there in spirit, I think.
I can't even remember. I don't know how I was in bed and I had my computer and everything turned off because I looked and I was like, did I turn off my camera? It's just like, no. How did I turn off my computer and like get into bed and everything? Because I don't remember leaving Discord. That's for sure. And you sent me the drinking water thing. I was like, not sure if that means like he thinks I really should drink a nice bit of water before going to bed, or he knows that I threw up before going to bed.
No, I didn't know. I didn't know that. How was I to know that? Like psychically, like just like the connection.
It could be a thing of where I would have been like,
I feel
got
sick,
to
therefore Percy must be sick.
no, because it would be such a me thing to go like,
It was just so funny. It was just so funny. Like you and D-Tech were in like the like this channel for a good like 45 minutes after we'd all joined General. And we were like, oh my god, poor D-Tech's just gonna get his fucking ears talked off in my purse. But then you came over and you were just like, yeah, we were just talking about like Resi and stuff.
I remember chatting with D-Tech and we came
Yeah.
and coming over. And there's like, I did, when I popped onto Discord, I was like asleep. And I was just like, I can't remember, was that with D-Tech or was that when we came over? Did we come over? So many questions. But a sign of a good night. Dax cosplaying as Cena. Oh, that was something. The at Money in the Bank there last week, they announced they're going to have their first ever WrestleMania across the sea, the ocean. It's going to be in London.
Wait, what one though?
I'm not sure if it's next year's one or the year after.
Wait, they officially announced it?
Yeah, Cena.
Oh, right, I didn't know that. I thought he was just being like, oh, I'd love to do it one day.
No, that was definitely announced. So it
Oh
is
shit, dude, that's
next year or the year after. I can't remember which he said. And that was when like the Aussie dude came out and was playing the crowd like a panto. He's like, nah, you want to have it in Straya. He's like, boo. Like, no, you're gonna have it in fucking London, innit? Right?
Oh no, we do. I didn't. I did see like Cena's bit or whatever in his chat, but I didn't realize he was announcing it properly. That's class.
Yeah, I think it's announced. We're going to do a couple more, but it's going to be the first time WrestleMania has gone international.
That's sick.
That would be cool.
Because Money in the Bank was in Wembley Arena. It wasn't even in Wembley Stadium, right?
I'm not sure. I knew it was in England, but I couldn't say which stadium.
I think it was. I think it was only in the arena. I don't think it was in the. I don't think it was in the stadium.
I can't remember who they said for the amount of people that were there. Money in the bank. In the bank.
Sorry about that.
Oh, you're all good. You okay?
Yeah, just helping mom out with something. That's all. And now I lost my fucking phone. I don't know where I put it down. And I ran out
Oh,
to the.
Hirsch, do you know Mania next year's in Philly?
I did, however, get my grapes.
It's the link. Yeah, so sorry, Dax, we were talking about this earlier.
Oh,
Are they
really?
frozen grapes or chilled grapes? Or like,
Frozen.
so you eat them frozen?
Yeah. Pretty
Oh,
fucking
okay.
good.
I've never had that before.
Pretty
Are they
good.
not like rock, or are they like?
Nah, they
slush?
kind of just like break up. Hmm.
Yeah, I'm trying to see when.
It's a good time.
Did he-
It's cold as fuck.
Good time.
Where the fuck's my phone?
It's in WrestleMania 41, so it's not next year. It's 2025, Purse, I think.
It's on the
By,
car.
by what I'm quickly reading.
There we go. Probably wouldn't make sense for it to be the next one because it'd have the next one, the logistics for that already going.
Hello, Kim.
Churning in the background.
See, so I'm reading another article here. It's like drops the possible location for WrestleMania 41. John Cena does so.
It's either 41 or the one after that,
Yeah,
but he
yeah.
definitely said it's going to be
Hi,
coming
hello.
up. It's
Sick.
only a matter of time.
So that's what I read it as, was like, oh, it's only a matter of time, but not that they'd actually like thought about it seriously or whatever. That's awesome.
My interpretation, I took it pretty seriously.
I took it pretty fucking seriously, bro.
But we're going to next Mania and we're staying at Beardy's. Okay, cool.
Guess you could say things are getting pretty.
What is it? What is this?
April the 6th and the 7th, 2024.
Okay.
Cool.
Book it in now, Beardy. God damn, these are good. Highly recommended.
At the link?
We probably would have.
Yeah.
I don't know how it's going to be at the
got,
link.
got a prison cell for you already.
Man, you know that
Nah,
shit
not
doesn't
the
work.
link. I was in the vet.
Oh, was that the old stadium?
Yeah, it was
Oh,
the vet.
right, okay. Are you
damn.
sure Link doesn't still have one? And your fans stink, like, so probably should have one.
No, I think the casino does next door. We
There's a casino
installed
next
that.
door. Let's go.
Yeah, live casino.
What do you mean live casino?
So it's called live casino.
Oh, right, okay.
As opposed to a
I was
pre-recorded
like, most
one.
casinos are. Yeah, it's like most casinos are live. That's why I was confused.
It's like a big thing over here. It's like they Xfinity Live, and there's like a bunch of like bars that are just called live. But no, they have like live casino.
Maybe they say live casino.
My second cousin just got married in Vegas last week before.
Oh, they see the that
Oh, the big
they
eye.
missed the sphere then, didn't they? When did that sphere? I think the sphere went up this week.
Yeah, did you guys see that
They
shit?
turned it on this week. Yeah, it's cool.
The building in Las Vegas now, that the whole outside of it is covered in LED panels, and it's around the building, so they have just a massive eyeball on it. So when you're flying in, this huge ass eye is just staring into the sky, like
Yo,
looking
that's
around.
massive. What the hell?
The eye looks so weird.
It's
I don't
cool as
like
fuck.
that.
Like,
Earth looks cool when they have it set to that.
I want to go to a casino that plays yesterday's hands and rolls of the dice. I'll just go the day before and take notes. Easy money. Grouchy.
Hey,
It's like, do you remember that TV show that the dude he used to get the paper from tomorrow and read that and then be able to figure out like how he's going to save these guys' lives? No? He just always gets the newspaper of tomorrow instead of like today's newspaper. Weird shit.
No, I'm not familiar. Like
Cool,
a
let's
superhero
go.
show.
Yeah, it was kind of like Buffy the Vampire Slayer type shit.
No, I'm not familiar.
Shit. Get an envy. Chat GPT watching us through that eye. Learning, Nandro.
Oh my god, it was called Early Edition. I literally typed in TV show where a guy gets tomorrow's newspaper and it came up in the searches.
And that shit's
Literally
loud.
what Dax described it as. Fair play.
Quite literally. Kyle Chandler.
Kyle Chandler, no way.
Yeah, he's always that dude like in movies. He just appears.
Early edition title of your sex tape. Early edition.
4 seasons.
What's Kyle Chandler in that I watched recently?
His name is Gary Hobson. He gets tomorrow's
1996
newspaper today.
drama.
He doesn't know how. He doesn't know why. All he knows is when the early edition hits his doorstep, he has 24 hours to set things right.
Oh man.
Oh, he's in First Man. That's where I seen him. First Man's a good film. You ever seen that, Dax?
No.
It's about Neil Armstrong.
Ooh.
You know, Neil has strong arms.
How strong, though?
Very strong.
Very strong.
Very strong.
Enough to throw you up into fucking space.
Right
Yeah,
to the
he
moon.
basically got thrown up to the moon, baby, to the moon.
By the lotto sorted. Yeah. Don't know if I what kind of information it has in the newspaper now, Retox. I don't know if it's giving you a lot of numbers. That'd be sweet.
Fucking Mega Millions is up pretty high right now. I think it's like 427 million.
Was that? Is that the?
That's a pretty penny.
Is that Mega Millions or the Powerball?
Mega Millions.
What would you do, Beardy?
Probably still just keep doing what I'm doing.
It's a good way to live.
I would just disappear from work for a couple months at a time. I'd be fucking traveling.
Hey,
I'd
look.
disappear for probably like 3 months of the year and just fucking travel. You know what I mean? Go somewhere for 3 months.
Depending
back.
on like how much you win.
It would be. Yeah, I'll tell you how much it actually is. I'll tell you that
Nearly everybody say, "I just do what I'm doing." Fuck you, Aaron.
Grouchy, get him, Grouchy. Tell him to shut up.
Wait, what is it up to?
Grouchy coming in strong.
Oh, $450 million. So the cash option would be, your cash out option would be 225.6, and then the government will reach in for another chunk of it. So you probably end up like 180 mil. Smooth 180 mil.
A mark to the other option.
It's the shit you gotta pay.
Money can't make you cheer for a better hockey team. I'll buy the Flyers.
Beardy, what's the other option? You know, when you like take it out like per year?
Yeah, it's actually like, I think they give you monthly checks for 30 years. They call it lifetime, but it's over 30 years of like, they'll
Yeah,
send
but you get more of the money then, right?
You'll get more in the long run, yeah.
Yeah, and I say
So a
that's
lot of
probably
people
like
do the cash
1.5
out.
million each month.
I'd probably do that because one, they're going to hit you less taxes, and two, you'll get more money in the long run. And it's
It'll
like,
probably keep you under control.
Like the majority of people take it out because they're like 70, 60, and they're like, well, they don't know if they have another 30 years. You know, you still just do the cash.
And you think you do?
Well, let's find out. But here's the thing: it doesn't pass on. Like, so if you do that and you die, let's say you do like a year and you die, your family doesn't get that money. It's just like, oh well, we didn't get it. It's gone.
Well, can you not like put it in your will?
Nope.
That like, oh, I want my family to
Like
continue.
breaks the
Your
contract.
family didn't win it. Your family didn't win it. You win it.
And I say your likelihood of dying goes up tremendously when you win the lotto.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
So I say take the whole money. Wise word with Dax. Send that thing across the screen. You know what? The more you know. Do.
Yeah, dude. Honestly, I would keep working because, well, healthcare reasons were one thing. You know what I mean? I mean, yeah, I could buy healthcare at that point, but fuck that.
I think I'd be.
Really, you've got like 300 million. What do you mean?
I think I'd
Yeah,
invest.
but
I think I'd
dude,
invest in
honestly,
shit.
that
like
money goes
Kelly.
away really fast, dude.
300 mil. What the fuck are you on
Yes.
about?
You don't think you would be, dude? You really, it's crazy how fast money you can blow through money.
Weird,
Dude,
it's
if you
gone
look
filling
at-
at the dentist
dude,
and it's
if-
all gone.
Yeah,
If
that's
you
true.
look-
Actually, that's true.
If you look at how many people won the lottery and are now fucking flat ass broke, it's majority of the fucking people. Because they buy fucking houses and don't realize you buy the house, you have to pay a shit ton of taxes on it. They buy all this really nice shit, and then all these people, they give fucking money away like assholes.
Then you have to pay for that, and then you have kids, and then you gotta
Yes.
pay for those,
Yeah.
and they got
Everything. I mean, fuck it, dude. I would friggin' I would probably keep working because I
It'll
would
keep you
have
sane, like.
I would get more money at the end of me working for the pensions and shit like that. And I'd be like, I like what I do. I just, so like I said, I would just be taking off. Like, I'd be like, listen, I'm not going to be here for the month of, like, honestly, I'd be like, don't call me from June till September. I'll come back in September. I don't want to
Fucking
work
June
in the
to
summer.
December. Take half a year.
Yeah, you could do that. That's the thing is like, you could do that and then come back to work. It's like, yeah, whatever,
I'd be
get
Miyazaki and force him to
you-
make Bloodborne 2 and put price like $500 and be more rich.
Yeah,
Luigi, you
that
are
dude, the
you're
king of the
next level,
Chavs.
man.
Yeah, that dude won the lottery. He was in London, right? He won the lottery for like 2 years, lived this life of fucking drugs and women, and then just he's back to throwing fucking trash bags again. Yeah.
Nan's Bongs Incorporated.
There was that king of the Chavs lad. Yeah, he broke through his money fairly.
Oh, very, very fast. I'd probably buy an apartment. I'd buy a couple apartments, and just way there's that, because that money I can take and I can pass that money to my kids. That's passive shit that I can keep and have like a trust for them with that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Once I get all that shit set up, you know.
Oh, save all your working money, but then spend all your lottery money.
I wouldn't spend it unless it's going to be something that's going to make me something back. Then I probably wouldn't. I'd probably be very frugal with it.
It must be so weird actually living in a world or an existence, a
I
life.
thought you were just leaving it at that. It must be really weird living.
It is quite strange.
Living a life
Yeah,
that
it
like
quite
money
strange.
is like no concept, as in you do not need to think about money on your day-to-day living. It's like even when I'm buying like a fucking can now, I'm like, oh geez, $2.50. What the fuck? This is going up in price. Like imagine just not like you would. Money is a completely different thing at that
Dude,
stage.
honestly, when I topped out and I remember paying off everything, I owed a little bit left on my truck, and the only thing I was paying was my mortgage. Everything else was free and clear. I had no debt besides those two things. And dude, it was like crazy because I remember like checking before I bought something. I always checked my bank account, and then it went just one day like a switch. I just swiped my card and and that's I was just doing that, dude. I would just swipe, not worry about it. Swipe, not worry. Like it is a weird.
I remember the
feeling.
first time filling up my car and going until the thing clicked and not even looking at the price. That was my first paycheck. I was like, I can just fill up this car without having to worry about anything now, and just keep going until click. Oh, €65. Yeah, no bother. Whereas back in the day, I'd be like, oh, I'll get to 30. Just on the button.
I'd imagine it's always a better situation to go from being poor or middle class to rich, and then
Going from rich to poor.
Then if they ever did go broke, because I think if there was someone, but there's probably a lot of people out there that were born into vast amount of riches and have gone absolutely broke and have no idea how the world works and have got a very, very rude awakening.
Yeah,
There's
how
that
the real
dude who-
fucking world works.
Yeah, there's that dude who wrote the book. I think it's Rich Dad Poor Dad. He claims to have been a millionaire like 3 times because he's made his fortune, lost it, made a fortune, lost it, and it made a fortune again. I mean, it's in his book that like that's how. Now whether it has or not, I don't know, but you know what I mean. Like that's his. He claims that. So it's like it's so easy that like, dude, like especially if you're doing shit like if you're getting involved in like stocks and shit like that. Dude, you could put. I've put money into a stock and it's gone. You're not getting that back. It's gone. I didn't put a lot into it. I took a chance on a fucking.
It's like the South Park episode.
Company. Yeah,
and it's gone.
And that's it, dude. It really is like that. It took about a month, and that money just fucking dropped and then dropped, and it just kept dropping, and it was like the point where it's like, oh, there's no point in taking it out because it's not worth shit, and then. There you go. That's it. Company's fucking
we just invest into a multi-mutual and it's gone. South Park is great, man. Before currency, what did we have? Yeah, we used to trade like, oh, you have a nice looking rock there in Antral. I'll trade you a sheep for that one.
Well, you would trade your goods and services, as in like you would trade like say if Dax is good at baking bread, he would fucking trade his bread
Antral,
for like someone.
I'll give you a
like,
tug
hey,
for a nice few rocks.
I'm good at fucking chopping logs, you know what I mean, or some shit like that. You would just trade you what you were good at.
Yeah.
Now you sell what you're good at. That's what you do.
When you like back in the day, right?
Mm-hmm.
You used to get a good lumberjack, right? A good man working with stones. Would you like see yourself actually going to them and trading for like value for value, or because you value each other, you're gonna like work together as a community, and then like people just start getting pulled in from all these professions?
I think when you were in
Holy
towns
shit,
like
the first
that,
town.
I think towns like that, I think there were people, you would have your guys that were like, your woodworkers. You think of the towns, there were blacksmiths, woodworkers, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but I mean, like
And all them
everyone in
people
that
work
town, you
together to
don't
build the
trade
town.
anymore. You all just have a mutual
I think
understanding
smaller
that everyone
towns-
works together.
I think smaller towns did that. They could have done
That's
that.
cool
You know
as
what I
fuck.
mean? I think there's a possibility. But you get into like the bigger towns, and no, because it just becomes too much. You know what I mean? You start kind of devaluing yourself a bit there. But like if it was like a small, like for instance, a perfect example, who's ever seen the movie The Patriot? The town that the girlfriend lived in. You know what I mean? Like the old colonial town, it had like the one church, there was like probably like 8 houses on each side of the town. And that was it. It was a road, church, houses. That's like perfect scenario for like you have your people there and they can work as like that common community and not have to worry about trading. Because there was like people that did the farming and they fed everyone while everyone else did like their thing. Like someone grabbed wood for everyone and someone did this. You know what I mean? That would be like perfect scenario for something like that. So
Freakonomics.
Sounds like communism.
I guess it is a form of it, yeah.
The commune.
Or no. What is it? Is it communism? Everyone's the same. Everyone, slice of bread type of thing, right?
I think so, yeah.
Was that?
It was in The Last of Us. They were a commune, weren't they?
That's the joke in The Last of Us to Tommy, and that it's like there's like communism, and he's like, no, I don't like communism, and his lassie's like, that's what this is.
I think that's funny actually. Now that I see it in like I'm seeing it in Narcos, where like the general of the U.S. Army or the U.S. whatever is like, we're not going after these narcos. We want to go after commies. He's like, we need to get communists, like, because they want everything. And I was like, man, imagine back then, just because of your social views or your political views, sorry, that people are like, you are actually evil, and like you're going down. Shit's crazy.
I don't know, Grouch, dude. My cousin does carpentry. He started off in his garage. Now he's got like a fucking huge business, and now he just actually bought a big lumber distributor in his town, and he ships shit all over the country, and he all started from his garage. He used to be a welder in the army, didn't really like the welding too much. Started doing woodworking, and he's doing great, man. So I mean, I see it's hard. I feel like it's hard to break into, but it's definitely possible with that shit. You just gotta find your niche.
Niche. Well done, Beardy. You said it right. Hate when people say niche.
Niche.
You need to find your niche. Like, what?
Unfortunately, I get too many people asking me if I want to do side work, and I'm just going, no, not at all.
Cabinet
Not even
makers.
in the least bit.
Yeah, what are those professions called where it's like woodwork, carpentry,
Trades.
metalwork? I suppose it's trade.
Trades. Yeah, it's trades.
Yeah, but is it
You go to
is it
trade- you go to
artisan work
trades-
or what's the word I'm looking for?
Artisanal?
Shit.
No, it's
Artisanal?
trade work.
Shit. I don't know what word I'm
Artisanal?
looking for.
Was that a bread? No, it's trade work. Well, here we call it trade work.
What's
You're in the trades.
what does
You
artisan
go to
mean
trades.
then?
You go to trade school. You work in the trades.
Oh,
It's everything's
artisan, a
trades.
worker in a skilled trade, especially one that involves making things by hand. That's exactly the word I was looking for. Artisan.
Nice.
I've always found that shit impressive.
So that's like a segment of the trades. That's a
Yeah,
certain
yeah.
part of the trades. Oh, yeah, because like the trades for me, like over here is like sparky, plasterer, plumber,
Dude, plasters.
stuff like that.
That's like a dying breed over here, but the guys that do it do a great fucking job.
Yeah, I think artisan is always kind of like artistic trade. Like
Oh, you say you do stuff by hand.
Yeah, you do something by hand. So it would be like I would imagine like wood carvers, cabinet makers. I would count fucking
And
as that because they do like designs and shit in cabinet doors, and they're not just throwing
Masons.
wood on wood. Depending on what they're doing, masons. They're just laying concrete. I wouldn't
True.
have an
Yeah.
artist. You're just laying you're laying a sidewalk. I'm sorry if anyone's a fucking a
Man.
bricky, but
if I
Yeah, Masons run the world, though.
I have a
The
bricky
funny
beardy.
handshakes and stuff.
yeah, swimming for days or something with their babies or some shit like that. Yeah.
I think it is. Who runs? We
Our
do.
brickies.
We do.
Fucking brickies.
They just
Fucking
tore up
eating-
our
eating.
sidewalk. Absolute riot, this ridiculous stuff.
Welding. Well, yeah, dude, welders, I fucking, dude, you get a good welder.
Stickies.
Like, I know shit about welding, but when I see someone do a good weld, I'm like, whoa.
Damn, that's nice.
Yeah.
Got the blue fade
Yeah.
through it. Oh,
They
sick.
call it stacking dimes, dude. And you look at it, you're like, that, it looks like a bunch of fucking dimes, like
That's some
fucking
cool
spread
shit.
out, like beautifully. It's good,
Yeah,
man.
you're
like
waiting
art-
for it to cool, and then it's like, oh, it's so smooth.
It's like seeing artists like just draw, or like people who draw, seeing them draw shit. You're like, man, like the skill gap between me and this artist is ridiculous,
insane,
like
man.
crazy high.
I actually wanted to do classes for welding. I do want to do that as like a little side thing. That's because I like the fucking. I just kind of like the friggin' like keep occupied. You know what I mean?
It seemed pretty good. Like the
Dude, you know
Yeah.
who makes money? Stainless steel welders. Stainless steel welding. Them
You
boys,
probably need
them
to be in
boys
that shit
make
for a
the
few years though
fucking
before you go to that.
eesh. Them and the underwater guys, the underwater welders. I know an underwater welder. Yeah, that's always fucking interesting.
But they have to spend
Yeah,
like
the stainless
weeks.
steel boys fucking make
weeks
fucking
at a
crisp
time.
money.
I have to look this up. Stainless steel welding.
Stainless boys make a bank. My best welding partner, no shit, was a graphical t-shirt designer. Oh wow.
Yeah, stainless welding. They were just doing it at a fucking place I was doing, Center for It was a lab, and they were doing stainless steel. I forget what it was for. It was for
Yeah,
like some kind of
design-
breather.
the
The
Stainless steel
underwater welding reminds me of those guys, you know, whose job is to like change the light bulbs at the top of the
Yeah, fuck, dude.
fucking phone towers, and they do it like twice a year. And it's like, man, fuck that. Even
And
if
they
you
make,
just
like,
have to do
50
that.
grand or whatever.
Yeah, apparently like it's you do it, as I said, twice a year, but that's pretty much it. You're dedicated to that shit and you get paid a ball of money. I was saying, you wonder if they go up with parachutes. Just an emergency one, like just in case. You're high up
I'd
enough.
imagine
Like,
they must do.
It's depending on how high, surely. You just
Well,
hope
it's
that
when they're
you're
going
not
up, some
falling
of
too
them, and you
close.
see that, and they've just got like the big clip.
tiny
and it's just
little
going-
fucking hooks. Like, do tower
and then they just clip
climbers
it.
wear parachutes? There are a few reasons,
Oh,
but
no.
two are the most important. First, the parachute would add more weight to the climber. I'm assuming it's no. And
Why did
alter
they
their
have to-
center of gravity, which would affect their ability to climb. But wearing a parachute would not help them much in most cases.
Why did we have to mention artists? They're the ones in my DMs. No.
I hear you're looking for an artist. No.
Daniel Wiley just block. Nope.
It looks like it's just
That's
no.
what it was. Like I said, my cousin was a friggin' welder, and he just couldn't find anything that really stuck. So he ended up just doing the woodwork and shit.
And I was saying that as well. I think on airplanes, everyone should be given a parachute under their
Instead of a flotation device.
No, you have your flotation device, right? But right, this is a small parachute
Okay,
that's
here we
given
go.
there, right?
Let's hear
So this is like emergency shit, right? We are guaranteed to crash. Everyone's fucking dying. We didn't go over the parachute stuff, but they open the door, they hand you this thing, and they're just like, go. And whoever
Do you realize that, like, do you
You figure
realize
that
like,
shit
the
out, you
force
are
that
living.
get sucked out of the fucking plane? That makes it so much harder.
You're
there's a
just
reason why
handed
people
this
launch
parachute,
you
and
out
it's
of,
like
single.
it's
like,
literally
prop
just like
fucking plane.
survive.
Yeah, dude. I don't know.
The wrong way is
Because like it would be such a like
Yeah, there'd be people tangled in people and shit, dude. Oh
yeah,
my
but
God.
like there would be a few I say that would live, you know.
You're
Survival of the fittest, absolutely. I'm all for that, Dex.
Hey,
lucky the folks who were getting out with the nose of the
amen to
plane.
that.
They could just get
That's how we
sucked
don't want to
into
get
the
dirty looks
engine.
again about this. All right.
I remember in
This is the last time we were talking about the lady who burned herself at the coffee. We're like, good. Everyone
Oh, yeah,
people got all
yeah,
mad
yeah.
about
there was a
it in
great
chat, so.
great episode of Father Ted when they're on a plane and
That's right, I forgot about that.
yeah,
Yeah,
they're on the plane and the landing gear is fucked, so they're like, oh no, we're gonna crash, but there is two parachutes on board, and they're all like out and they're saying, all right, you need to write on a piece of paper, you know, why you think you deserve the parachute. They're all priests, by the way. And then yeah, some of them went up and just like did your speeches. One of the lads was just like, I think I deserve a parachute because I'm great. And I think I'm actually deserve two parachutes just in case the first one doesn't work. And all you can do is everyone just like, oh no. And he's like,
Oh,
that's not a popular one there now, Joe.
Don't bring it back up, Grouchy.
Oh, class
It ended
stuff.
up being a Father Jack jumping out,
With
and
differing opinions.
he attaches the other one to the tray with all the beer and beer and spirits.
Yeah, and he just goes out himself. And then Father Ted ends up stuck to the wheel for like weeks.
Oh yeah, and you have 3 centimeters of sticky tape left. No, I think he's starting to calm down now.
Nah, man, what a show. It's a good time.
It's actually
You watch
fascinating.
many Father Ted episodes, Collie?
I've watched bits and pieces. I've never watched the start to finish.
Man,
It's one of
Father
those
Ted.
ones that I'd like to just at one point just like watch the whole box set or whatever.
Yeah, I'd be up for that. Definitely.
Yeah, you'd have
How,
that
how
fun
many
in-
episodes? How many episodes are there?
Not that many.
10 or 12 a season, and there's 3 seasons.
Yeah, there's not many
Oh,
episodes.
fucking
Yeah.
hell.
Yeah.
I'll have to watch that soon then.
Let's look up Father Ted episodes, because it almost feels like Mr. Bean. It feels like Mr. Bean had like 1,000 episodes and it only had 12. You're like, huh?
Huh?
Wait, what? Really?
Yeah,
Yeah, Mr. Bean
only
is
had,
like fuck all
12 or
episodes.
13 episodes.
Crazy.
6, 10, 8, and a special 25 episodes.
14 episodes of Mr. Bean. And 25 of Father Ted.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's fuck all like.
that's not. And
Did
that
you
was
guys
on
watch
our-
Lost back in the day?
back in the day?
What do you
yeah.
think about it?
I liked it.
Mind blowing when it was on release. Once it
Yeah,
got,
I remember when it first came
was
out.
when it was of age, and then spoilers. It ended up being they're all stuck in purgatory. I was like, oh, they were all dead this whole time.
I think I stopped watching.
The fact that they categorically came out earlier on in the run of the show, stating that it wasn't purgatory, then it ended up being purgatory was so annoying.
Yeah, because they
I,
had
I would have rather it have been fucking aliens or some
Yeah,
shit.
I thought
than-
it was very interesting up to the point where, you know, the hatch
paranormal.
imploded and then there was like that dark mist going around the island. I thought that was cool as fuck. That was kind of like spooky shit.
They were just rolling
polar
out of
bears.
shit.
yeah, and the fact that they were coming back to like the mainland. They were like, there was like 2 or 3 years that they were actually back on the mainland after the island, and they're like, we gotta go back. They're like,
Yeah, that's right.
literally, oh,
I was thinking of this as well the
This
other
is
day.
going to annoy me. Just
I think it was on the Scientology thing, and he was they were talking about Xenu and that, and like the afterlife for Scientologists and stuff like that. But
That's what it's all about, is it, Xenu?
yeah, Xenu's part of it. It's like an alien guy somewhere, and like sent
The lizard
emotions
from the
to it and
volcano?
stuff. Yeah, something like that. But anyway, he was saying, is it not like they were talking about life and death, and he was saying, is it kind of like 100 years? Like, just say an average lifespan is 100 years for everyone. 100 years isn't much. But would you rather like have 100 years and die and there's nothing, or when you die you go to heaven and you live forever? Like, imagine never ever dying again, like just living forever. That would be. I think that would be fucked. I don't want to live forever.
Nah.
Shit
But
would get
are
boring.
you, like when you
living
die,
forever
like
is
when you go
cursed.
to heaven, are you going to be the same age as when you die?
or are you
or
going
you
to be
want to
your
be
younger self again? Who knows?
Your younger self, or one
And-
that you.
Or do you
Can you
start a
imagine
new
living-
lifetime in heaven? So
Can you
you're
imagine
born in as
living
a
like
baby.
300 years and still doing the same shit?
Just it
Like,
depends on how
living
many
300
umbilical
years, you're
cords
still
you've
at the
eaten.
same job. You know what I mean?
True that, Collie. True that.
Come back as a little slug.
Yeah, do you elevate your consciousness? Maybe you understand things. Maybe you work on 4 dimensions when you go to heaven. So it's like complete new experience.
So
Murph, don't let him leave, Murph.
Leave me, Murph. What was the space location in Half-Life? I think it was Zen, yeah. It would be pretty boring, Jim. Welcome in. Yeah, it would be. Like, you'd run out of shit to do, like. But what, like, you know the way we think of
How could you run out
sports
with
and
shit
stuff
to do
down
in
here?
heaven? It's heaven.
But would there
Well,
be
they-
sports and shit running on in heaven?
That's why they call everything fun a sin. You know what I mean? Like, person, you're fucking
Very good
polishing up
point,
your
Beardy.
fucking whiskey. That ain't in heaven. That's a sin.
Actually, I
That's a
was
sin
thinking
to
that,
you.
yeah, sinning and all that. Like, if you did go to heaven and you lived like the perfect, now that you're in heaven, you have to live by God's terms and all this shit. What would you do? Like, what does He want us to do? Just hang around and chill and just.
Mm.
Oh, whack. I mean, that sounds ridiculous.
Yeah, no
What do you
fucking.
mean I can't jerk off here?
The universe is made, brother. You didn't
Not having a
think
tug, yeah. Jeez, I love having a tug.
Forever?
Like.
His face fucking had that.
Is this gonna be forever?
Send me
least-
down. Send me down.
Yeah, at least
Sick
you
of
sent
it.
to hell,
Yeah.
like you're
Sick
set
of
on
it,
fire
sick
and
of
shit,
it.
which is bad, but you're probably just able to drink
Honestly,
and
dude,
chill out.
probably all the best people I ever fucking meet are gonna be down there. You know what I mean? So fuck it, let's roll, dude.
You'll acclimatize to the heat. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I wonder
Oh.
would you just get
Same as
used
when
to
you
the
go on
pain?
holiday.
Yeah, you won't sweat there. You'll be all right.
into the state and coming down like a bro, just hey, don't mind my dad. He's a total dick. I've known him. We can't do anything up there.
I wonder if he'd still be dating Saddam Hussein or not. That's a good question.
It's a weird thing to
What
think
a
about.
movie.
What, like a life without wanking? I don't want to think about it. Terrible.
Yeah, like if you did go to heaven and you had to live by their terms, what would the terms be? What are you allowed doing, not allowed doing? Like things that make you happy? Like maybe this podcast makes me happy. Lads, we are sinning.
Des.
Can't do this shit anymore.
God, imagine that. Imagine that was the beyond was just doing this forever.
An endless podcast? Oh Christ.
We can't ever turn it off. Like we're
Did I
just all
ever-
four
did
of
I
us
ever-
sitting
Right,
here.
nobody look. I'm busy.
Did I ever tell you that one where somebody was trying to explain like
minutes.
what would
Turn
hell
around.
be? Like
Imagine
imagine
if
if
my content tonight's just descended into wanking all the time. But anyway, sorry, that's kind of
back to the original episodes of
You
wanking.
forgot to say, but turn off your mic.
Yeah.
Imagine that, right? So when you go to heaven, heaven isn't like a physical place or a physical plane. So
Heaven
when
is
you
a
go
half
there,
pipe.
it is what you.
heaven.
It is whatever clicks in your head, your chemistry to make your life perfect. That is what heaven is, right? So everyone has their own custom heaven. So when you go there, it could be a big blue place full of XYZ and it makes you extremely happy. And if I went
Maybe
there, I'd be
purple.
like, this is shit. You know, so everyone has their own custom heaven.
Oh, what?
So,
I think of a good heaven for us, to be honest. Okay.
but I was saying, imagine
Then
a
we get to
custom
cross
hell.
over.
And I remember reading this, I think it was on Reddit. This would be a horrible hell, right? So you land in hell, right? It's a white plane, completely white, flat, infinite, going in every direction, all right? You can't see anything as far as the eye can see. It's just completely flat. And it is truly infinite. Okay, you can walk forever. You will never reach anything, nothing. You can't kill yourself. You can't go to sleep and you can't run out of energy. And what's implanted in your head is a belief that somebody else is out there. Now that's hell.
Well, that's pretty
Imagine. Oh my God. You'd go insane.
I'd
Trying
be
to
okay
find
with
this
You're
other person.
English. Fuck.
Oh yeah, that's pretty shit actually. You're born in
As long as
England.
hell's like Little Nicky, then I'm happy with it. If it's like Little Nicky's hell, then I like it.
Chicken.
Popeye's chicken, it's a shiznit.
Not spoke to Rich this evening. That's how I normally summon him. Is say something anti-English,
You
and then
what?
he
You
appears.
what, mate?
Which comes
You
in, you
what,
what?
mate?
Richard
You
here,
what?
innit, bruv?
Now that I've heard Alter's true English accent, I'm terrified.
Yes.
Get fucking in there, go
Love it.
Oh, it's so good.
They're very, very racist. Yeah, but Jack, maybe there is. Maybe that's just everyone has their own personal heaven.
Alter, I don't know if you were there.
I like Dante's take on that. It's quite a
I don't
spectacle.
know if you've seen this or not, but
I don't know if you're there or not, but
This is
No,
pretty
it's
good.
the rage
Oh,
clip.
it's a
bro. It's
rage-
not the
oh,
Alter one.
I thought you were just sharing his
that'd
clip.
be fucking
No.
hilarious. I don't know if you've seen this clip of Walter here, but you should check it out. It's pretty good.
This guy
If
here.
he's Alter, he's pretty cool.
Wait.
That's a good suggestion, how eating.
Gold
Just
bar.
Yeah, get some of the overtime on the go.
Yeah, come on, Burst. What the fuck? You don't have gold bars? Fuck, this guy doesn't have gold bars. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
What? I'm gonna put these grapes back
Imagine
in the
not
fridge.
having gold bars.
Put these grapes back in the fridge. Lads. Fuck.
oh, it's
No, we-
literally one hit.
We have 20 minutes left. Oh, jeez.
He's cracked. He's one hit. He's one hit.
And then you hit him and he doesn't know he was not one hit.
Huh? One hit. Him? Not me. Me. The pile of books in the back of my gold bar. I would love to. One day.
Oh, did
one
you guys
day.
ever see the depiction of demons from hell from the Hellboy movie? Not the original one, but I think it's the new one. Where he has like a flash forward into what the earth would be like if he accepted this sword or some shit. It's fucked. It's like 15, 20 seconds long of like demons coming out of the ground, and it is terrifying shit.
I've mentally blocked out that new Hellboy film because it is fucking pish.
You didn't like it? Yeah, I think it was all right.
I thought the new one was absolute garbage.
Wow, I think I could have done worse with it.
I mean, yeah, they could have done worse, but like, fucking hell, that doesn't excuse how bad it is. It's a 2 out of 10. Well, it could have been a 1.
Worse.
There was
Could have been a 1.
I found a YouTube channel called Attenborough something, but it's Warhammer lore, and it's narrated by an Attenborough AI. Very good. It's just, yeah, there's one like building the Cervicus Mechanicus, which is like only the worst people in the world get put into this specific role, and he's like talking about from the perspective of the person that's going through this operation, what's happening, and it's fucking terrifying shit. It's pretty bad. Perpetually hungry. Perpetually on a diet. Ugh. The pain.
I'm perpetually hungry now.
I actually
in
am
hell?
too. I was just thinking about that.
Pizza now would be nice. Knowing where the fuck my phone is.
I moved my bag of snacks from the kitchen up here. It's been a bad mistake.
Nice.
I was told not to order pizza tonight because we would be having food, and the wife is over at the neighbor's house. So I guess I am not having food. I guess the neighbor's.
You're ordering pizza, man.
I don't want
These
pizza.
grapes were quite delightful
this week.
I don't eat grapes.
Dry frozen grapes, pretty good. What's your top tier fruit?
Have you got any grapes?
Banana.
A green Granny Smith apple.
Green. Have you ever tried a pink lady?
Yeah.
I like pink ladies. They're good.
See, I like the sharpness, like a proper Granny Smith, like like really, really sour.
Beardy?
I do like a kiwi though.
I don't really eat fruit like that.
Like kiwi.
I do like the novelty of having a little tiny spoon and the kiwi cut in half.
It's like eating a boiled egg, you know, and you just like knock
it's
the
like a
top
little
off.
treat.
Pineapple's good.
Yeah, I like pineapple.
See, I don't
I
like
can only eat-
pineapple.
I can
I
only eat
really
so
like
much
watermelon is class. Watermelon's good.
Grilled pineapple's really good, Collie.
Sorry?
Grilled pineapple.
Okay.
Yeah, a little grilled action, might call it a day.
Oh yeah, grilled on a burger. Like that shit.
A nice plum.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Pineapple is literally just straight up sugar.
Good plum.
Mango, perfectly ripe, scored in squares. Can't taste the mango right now.
I'll eat the pineapple until I feel it eating my tongue back, and then I stop.
Yeah, do you ever see pineapples under a microscope?
Mm-mm.
It's like they're just full of barbs, like ridiculous amount of barbs, and apparently that's why it's quite painful to eat.
I thought there was
Well, so that tries to eat you.
Yeah, there's enzymes in it as well, but I think it's when it's mixed with this too. It's like a combination of both. It's just fucked.
I'm still gonna eat it.
Stabby, yeah. Oh yeah, some good shit. I love pineapple.
See, I don't like pineapple, so therefore I don't want it on my pizza. But I'll defend people's rights to have it on their pizza.
Yeah. I respect this, Collie. You
should
said
be
it's quite a bit.
You should go to fucking Mars.
Mainly because I eat stinky anchovies on my pizza. So.
Oh yeah, that is weird. I always forget about that.
You're fucking weird.
It's not. It's such an old fucking topping. What are you, like a 68-year-old fucking man trapped in there?
Well, why don't they have them
Anchovies
on
on
it
pizza?
anymore?
Next question.
Because it's an old fucking thing to
well,
do.
you know what,
Nobody
Beardy,
does on pizza.
it was my dad who taught me to eat anchovies, okay? So just shut up about it, okay?
Beardy, you should feel bad about yourself right now. Holy
You
shit.
should feel real bad.
Real
about
bad
that.
right now.
Right now, you should feel like shit.
Top tier
Yes, Jack. Fuck Beardy.
vegetable.
Get him.
I love
Sensitive.
vegetables. I love vegetables.
Favorite veg?
Oh, favorite veg? I do like a carrot.
Oh, a stewed carrot. Oh,
See, I like raw carrot, like
do
fucking
you?
Bugs
What am I
Bunny.
thinking of? You know, like not green beans, but you know the green beans that are like stalks and you grill them?
Oh yeah, I know the
What
ones
are they
you-
called? Are they green beans?
Sugar snaps?
Are
Well,
you
it's like-
talking
no,
about
no,
green
that's
beans?
it's like a tall broccoli kind of dude.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. That shit is fucking
oh,
Runner
Asparagus.
runner
Asparagus.
beans.
runner beans.
Is that runner beans? Is it?
Runner beans.
Yeah, they're in the tube, and you can.
No,
break
no,
them
no,
open,
no,
and
no,
there's
no.
like a load of them in it.
Beans.
Broccoli is what Dax is talking about.
But you're talking about asparagus, no?
It's like it looks like asparagus, but it's not. It's not.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
is
not
it-
asparagus.
Is it
It's
tall
be-
broccoli?
I think it's beans.
Tender stem.
What do you think it is, Dax?
Leeks? No, is it?
No,
Leeks?
not leeks. No.
I thought it was asparagus beans.
Runner beans, no?
No, it's not runner beans.
You're a scallion?
Oh, Collie knows what I'm talking about. You have it on like steak. You have it alongside
Yeah,
some
yeah.
steak.
Or tender stem broccoli.
Tender
Tender
stem.
stem broccoli is nice. But
Broccoli.
broccoli.
If
and
Gabby was
Brussels
here, she
sprout
would tell
for
us,
me.
but she's sleeping.
Oh, it probably is tender stem
Oh,
broccoli,
wake her up,
actually,
Collie.
Collie. Give that a Google there, Collie. See what you think.
Tender
I think it
stem
will be.
broccoli
I
is
think it
really
will
nice.
be that tender stem broccoli. That's what I'm thinking of.
Tender stems. Delish.
Yeah, that's the
I-
guys. That's the
Yeah.
guys. Yep.
Mushroom
I'd
and
say
onion.
honestly between spinach and broccoli is that's my
I love broccoli.
Yeah,
I
broccoli's some good shit.
like cooked right. They're fucking great, man. Yeah.
I quite like broccoli if the stem's quite hard.
Yeah.
Do you eat
the-
do you eat the
the-
tops
the
off
leaves-
first and then go for the
The
stem
leaves
after?
are a bit mushy.
mean,
yeah.
Dude, I won't even eat the stem. I'll just bite a nice chunk off the top and just like
You
leave
don't eat
like
the stem.
Oh no.
Oh,
stem.
really?
You're
Yeah.
not gonna grow up into a big strong boy.
Do you guys eat cauliflower?
No,
Yes.
I would not eat collie. That's fucked
Yeah,
up.
Caulif's
the-
flower.
I love
I've ate
cauliflower.
many
Cauliflower
of his
cheese.
flowers.
Oh,
I
Oh,
love it. I
cauliflower
love a good.
cheese.
I love a good
Cauliflower
cauli
cheese has
in a
got to be
cheese
like one of the
sauce.
stodgiest things going. Just
Yeah.
But
It's a
cauli,
good
like
mixture.
Collie's flour in cheese sauce.
Do you know what I've tried a few places now? Is like instead of chicken wings,
Chris would eat his stem.
they offer you like cauliflower, like in buffalo sauce
instead
and
of
stuff. It's
chicken,
quite
yeah.
nice.
Yeah, some good shit.
Ooh, Brussels
quite nice.
sprouts.
I
Oh,
do
dude,
I love
Brussels
potato.
sprouts.
grilled Brussels sprouts with fucking balsamic vinaigrette drizzle.
Yeah. Not even
It's
like
funny, like
Holy
Brussels sprouts
shit.
are like small, like condensed farts.
Yes.
They're awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah,
oh,
they
they're
stink.
class.
Dude, they do. They
With
taste like
bacon
sometimes you
bits
get
in
them.
them. Oh,
Oh yeah, dude.
man, that shit
I'm
stink.
getting excited.
Oh, some good stuff.
Oh my god.
even like at home.
Oh,
Like,
I love parsnips as well.
oh, get fucked.
Oh man, I
I don't
love
know if I've ever
parsnips.
had a parsnip.
Oh, grilled parsnip or roasted
I would
parsnip
agree
is
with you.
unreal.
Mushrooms and onions
Uh,
are the fucking. I could nah. I'm good on none.
On what?
They're just you said Brussels sprouts. Mushrooms are the worst.
Mushrooms are the worst.
I like mushrooms.
Not worst vegetable. They are the worst thing in the world.
It's just, dude. It has no flavor, and it's like a
Where's Kim to
mushy.
defend
It's like a
herself?
mushy thing. It's just like a mush. It's gross.
Wrong.
Onions are
It's-
good.
it's-
I love
onions are
this
disgusting.
flavor of onion, but I kind of like it now. But back in the day, I used to like onion and things if it was like melted and nearly caramelized. But you know when you bite into something and it had the onion crunch, then it was kind of a bit weird to me. But I do like onion now. Red onion on a sandwich, some good shit.
I don't do anything with mushrooms at all because they're fucking disgusting.
Propaganda, okay? I will
Hey.
ban you.
Mushrooms literally burst with flavor.
Onions are
Well-
disgusting. Mushrooms are disgusting.
Mushroom gravy. Oh yeah, mushroom gravy is good shit.
Yeah.
Mushies.
I'm not,
Guys,
even,
you
I'm not even cooking them. They're not allowed in my
Guys, you
house.
just stay on your side of the border, okay? You freak.
Right.
Oh,
Fucking
wait,
an
like,
onion.
you eat onions like apples? I know. I could do that.
I could have one.
Do you know what? I don't really like it. I don't really like red onion. That can be a bit overbearing at times. I think. Like,
All
I don't mind a little bit of red onion, but
You guys like coriander?
No,
What is
absolutely not.
What is that?
That's
Okay.
cilantro, I
Small
think.
doses.
Oh yeah, cilantro and tacos. Yeah,
It's nasty.
too much can go, but you can do too
Too
much.
much.
I think
You
it's
can
very
overdo it.
overpowering as a taste.
Yeah,
But I
you can
must
do it.
say,
Usually-
I usually hate coriander, but when I was in the States and it came on a taco, it was actually
Yeah.
quite delicious.
because they don't overdo
So
it.
maybe it's dish
just
dependent.
enough.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
it is
yeah.
dish
You know,
dependent.
cilantro and
Definitely, yeah.
tacos, a little bit of lime, dude. Oh my god. Oh
Yeah. It's why, like, if
I eat
you're
cilantro.
ever at
You do
anyone's
cilantro and
house
stuff as well. Yeah.
and you see them making pasta or pasta sauce and they use fucking coriander, cilantro, don't eat it.
No,
They've already fucked it. It's gonna have no taste. It's just gonna taste like
they already fucked it.
fucking coriander. It's gonna be awful.
Do you guys have any?
'Cause
Go ahead, Colin.
I was just saying that I quite like carrot soup, but I don't like carrot and coriander soup because it's like I don't like the taste of coriander.
Yeah.
Wait, is carrot soup like tomato soup?
Yeah,
Oh
just
man,
carrots.
sweet potato
Well,
soup
yeah,
is
it's just
class.
It's just blended.
Actually,
carrot
sweet
and soup.
potato for
uh,
vegetable. I think
yeah.
sweet potato is up there for me. I fucking
Carrot
love
cake
sweet
is
potato.
delicious.
I don't really like sweet potato.
I'm not a sweet potato guy. I'd rather have a
Right.
regular
Sweet
potato.
potato's a bit too like woke for me.
I love potato, but sweet. I'm eating those fucking woke potatoes, but sweet
I'd rather
potatoes are
have,
good.
dude, you get a nice potato, dude. You bake it, then you cut it open, put everything inside of it, and bake it again. Oh,
Oh yeah.
twice baked.
It's called a
twice
baked. It's called a baked potato. It's good.
No,
The,
no,
the,
twice
the
bake it.
double stack, the double baked.
It's like when Dax goes out, he gets baked, and then he goes and gets baked again.
Yeah, I
Getting
eat baked. I eat baked potatoes, well baked. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say.
Potatoes,
Fucking
you
hell.
really could do whatever. You could mash
Yeah.
that fucking. You could do whatever you want with
You
it.
can make a steak out of a potato, I'm pretty sure, probably.
Mm-hmm.
You can make hash browns.
Boil them, mash them.
Oh,
Hash
yeah.
browns are good.
Put them in a stew. Yeah. Potatoes. Make vodka.
Yeah.
Potatoes.
You can make poutine. Poutine is from Spuds, isn't it?
You can
pretty
make
sure it is.
poutine too. You dice them up into French fries and make poutine with them.
Red onion is best onion.
Mignon.
Oh, dude, stop with the onions. Onions are fucking disgusting.
So if you
Poutine
guys
is
were having a
fries.
salad,
Yeah, fries or potato.
you guys were having a salad, what would you have in it? Like what kind of leaves? Would you have mixed leaf or would you go for
Maybe
like
spinach.
iceberg?
I like
it
baby
doesn't-
spinach.
I can eat whatever, but
Mixed leaves.
There's some
Not my
leaves that are
iceberg.
like, you know, the really dark colored ones that are kind of like
Yeah, the
not
purple
crunchy
ones?
and like, yeah, the purple ones and
Reddish.
that kind of have some
Yeah.
funky flavors on them.
Yeah, I don't mind those.
you
Yeah,
can
they
still
can be a bit
taste it with like
tangy or
everything else
something.
on there.
That's
Yeah,
the
yeah,
nutrients.
yeah, they stand out. I love like
I'd
iceberg,
probably go with
iceberg
cauliflower
lettuce.
with the baby
I
spinach.
don't mind iceberg, but like baby spinach, I quite like.
Oh yeah, I like
Yeah.
spinach.
I think I go with Collie's baby spinach there.
Do you ever taste full grown spinach in a salad? Like just have like spinach like on its own, not cooked.
No.
Fucking rank.
Oh really?
Oh, I bet, yeah.
No, I
Like
don't
it-
think oh, either.
Oh, it's
Retox.
so
we should
powerful.
have a
Such
Tins and Gins
powerful
Canada
flavour
episode where
off
we all
your-
have poutine together.
Oh, what's going on?
Poutine episode of Tins and Gins.
Yeah, I like. So I'm trying to think what I order
Mouth-curdling.
from Subway. I like cucumber,
Ugh.
Hey,
Subway.
I like eating yoga pants.
jalapenos,
Leave me alone.
Yeah.
mixed peppers.
I think they hate me in Subway when I order, so I get everything
Why?
except olives. But
Oh,
the thing
dude,
is,
pickle
like,
jalap-
disgusting.
the thing is a
pickled jalapenos
fucking
are
unit
fucking
at the
nasty,
end.
dude.
The thing
Oh,
is like
jalapeno.
so
I
big.
reckon
Pickled
the hottest jalapeno I ever have is at Subway.
Yeah, their jalapenos are
Like
spicy.
because they sit in like proper, they like pickle away, and then they give you them, and they're nuts.
Olives are. Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
like. I'm not a
olives
huge
are an
olive.
acquired taste. I can eat it when it's with other shit, but I don't know how
Right,
people
that's
do
it, Connie. You're
online.
coming back on side now. I like it. Enough mushroom propaganda, but olives are rank.
Black or the olives, like the normal ones.
The green ones.
Green olives, yeah. No, any kind of olive, to be
Yeah,
honest.
a lot of people do that. They take the green ones and stuff. Is it cream cheese in them or something?
Yeah,
Yeah, cream cheese. Yeah.
With blue cheese? Is it?
And then I'm just like, oh, I quite like cream cheese, so I can
Maybe
maybe
that
try
shit
it. And
might
I'm
be
like, no,
nice.
olives, disgusting.
Uh-huh.
I just don't like the taste of mushrooms. I don't concur with Beardy's doesn't taste of anything.
I don't feel like it has any
I
taste.
love mushrooms. Oh my god.
It
But it's
tastes
just it's
bad.
mushy too. It's just like a bad texture.
Magic
with
ones
bad
and
ones.
normal
the
ones.
rubbery textures a no go for me. Like,
Yeah,
ugh.
I can't do it.
I'll do you a nice portobello over here now.
No man, it's
You
class.
could do whatever. You could do all the portobello you want away from me.
Fill 'em- put the caps,
ever
fill
had
'em
a-
with
I don't
cheese
eat
and
'em.
like
The
bread.
size of your
Oh.
palm. I love
Breadcrumbs.
going to a place and you get breakfast or like a fry and like the 2 mushrooms and they cover your entire plate.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
fucking huge. You're like,
Ugh.
yes.
Love mushrooms. It's good
See, we were
shit.
talking about hell before. That would be my hell.
Eating mushrooms endlessly.
Gordon Ramsay cooking your meals, but it's all mushroom.
Man, I was tripping balls one day when I had this. Well, I wasn't actually tripping, but I'm probably stoned. But I was saying, like, you know, when you take shrooms, like magic mushrooms, well, I don't know if you have, but
Wouldn't
me
know
and
about
Percy
it.
have. But it basically gives you a lot of appreciation for like nature and like your connection to the earth and that. And I was like, I wonder, is this like the earth's way of communicating to us that like you're fucking this place up?
Just
Look at how beautiful this place is. You know?
Look at this fucking hedge.
You're
Look at
just
how
super
many colours
full-
are on
Yeah,
this.
look at this hedge. This is
hedge.
beautiful. That's
And
like
then
the
you just have
Earth's
the
like,
owl
here,
one
I'm going to
walking
create
by,
these
like,
magic mushrooms so these dumb cunts that are killing me
Hello.
will take them and then realize how beautiful I am and try save me. Maybe, lads, maybe. I don't think so.
Just stand over. Oh, this view is amazing. Why does this feel weird?
What the fuck is going on?
Why
think I
would
know-
I waste the time? Then I just know.
I think I love you, man.
Where am I? Who am I?
Teasing.
I don't know why my dogs are going absolutely ape shit right now.
Yeah, my dog seemed to have calmed
Mushrooms
down a bit.
have. Do mushrooms have natural MSG?
I know.
They make you gag. Yeah, that's fair. I think the only veg that would probably make me go, oh wait,
Man, there's no point.
fucking what's
They're
eggplant,
in the house. They're
aubergine, that and parsnips. Like if I have those without it being masked in anything, I will
I love parsnips.
I will try hurl. I'm thinking,
I love parsnips. Why?
Let's be very dramatic.
yeah.
The largest living thing on the planet is a
shroom?
shroom. Really?
No,
No.
not a
Look at
shot.
red oaks and shit.
Not a shot. Not a shot.
Don't they cover everything?
Rach, give us an update. Where are you at? Have you tried coming up before eating them or just trying to swallow? Jeez, Connie, what are you giving us? What are you trying to teach
trying
us
to get
here?
rid of your gag reflex.
Yeah.
Can you getting some tips out here?
Connie, the throat goat. The throat goat contract.
What? What do you want? What's wrong? What's the matter, you? Can I help you?
Is Nan's mom's arse. Is Mim's buns.
You can have this, but you can't have me Mim's bums.
Class time. Good job though, Rich. Great progress. We're getting there. Slowly but surely. ScientificAmerica.com. Strange
You'll
but
have her
true.
down.
The
And then
largest
cost.
organism.
Get the chop.
Please don't
Tell
self
the-
promo in chat.
Oh, does this like have a network underground and shit? Oh. A very massive fungus discovered in 1992 at 37-acre Armilia bulbosa, which was later renamed Armilia gallisca, is annually celebrated at the Fungus Fest in the nearby town of Crystal Falls. So it's probably one that like connects underground and like moves around and shit. That's crazy.
All the ribones, they're all interconnected, man.
Yeah, those trees in the States, like redwoods and shit, that's fucking crazy how big they are.
We've a redwood near us. At our school, you know, the gardens around our school.
Oh wait,
Percy, keep it
am I
PG.
thinking of a cinquina? What are they called, those trees?
It's sequoia.
Sequoia.
Redwood.
Sequoia. Is that a red one?
Yeah. They're
Oh.
from the same family anyway. I'm not sure if they're the exact same.
They're cousins,
Oh.
like. Jeez, that's Mick down the road.
A redwood sequoia, and it's fucking huge. And all the red squirrels are gathered to it for some reason. The
Redwood, red squirrel.
redwood,
Oh, Beardy, they're trying to blend in, you see?
They have
I
to
see
try
it.
to escape
Camouflage.
Your beard, Beardy.
the invasive grey squirrel. If you ever see a grey squirrel in Ireland, throw a rock at it. Bastards.
I know you were complaining about them when I was
Yeah,
there.
fuck the grey squirrels.
Those
They're
fucking gray
bad.
squirrels are killing all the damn red squirrels.
Yeah, they're pricks, man.
It's a genocide.
That's where you brought America in. That's what happens, brother. That's why they didn't show up with guns. It's our land now.
Wait, is that where they came from?
I thought you told me that's where they came from.
I don't know where the grey
Fucking
squirrels
Yanks,
came
boy. Just ruining everything.
Woo! Our land now, brother.
We're spreading freedom to you by killing everyone.
These are our nuts.
Crazy shit.
Yeah, recently been introduced to Ireland. It is believed to have been originated from North America. Good job, guys.
Some cunt came across on a boat
USA.
now.
USA. USA. Kick their ass, boys. Give them a taste of freedom.
Kick his ass, Seabass.
Show them freedom.
Like when
Show
did they
'em
come
freedom
over?
here.
Like if they only came over
1992,
this
I heard.
century,
Back in 92 when they took over by. Well, Beardy, what's
1911. So they're already here like 110 years and have nearly made extinct an entire.
crazy
Another
woman on the plane had
species.
them in the luggage? You know what? Redux. You know. So you're pretty
It
close,
was,
to be honest.
it was Squirrel Girl.
A lot of Euro and Asian plants are completely wrecking the US biome. Connie, you can't hear us now. So fuck that.
What's the? There's one that's like
Damn right,
not
getting revenge.
decimating, but it's going to be getting bad. Is Japanese knotweed?
Oh yeah, that's
It's one
terrible
that
here.
has
There's
the,
like signs up saying like "Do not cut this shit," right?
Yeah, because no matter whether you cut it or you pull it, it has the little beads on the rhizomes.
It just spreads like fuck.
grow through, and it just drops, and it'll just like grow much more. So they're still trying to develop a certain chemical compound that they can just spray and kill that, but only that. Don't think that's going too well so far though. Is I don't think we what was the stuff that we used to use? The insecticide, planticide,
Oh fucking Roundup.
Roundup.
Roundup
Yeah,
the environment and fuck it.
we can't use that anymore because supposedly once it goes into the streams, it can kill sea creatures and humans.
It's
if it gets into
pretty
the tap water.
fucking dangerous shit. Like
Who knew?
yeah, it's a bad time. That's all you need to
I think
know.
it was Roundup I was looking to get for my my garden, but I shall reconsider.
Yeah, just do your research on it. I think they have a new formula that's definitely a lot less harmful, but back in the day it was like fucked.
Oh, it's really tamed down now.
Shit was dodge.
Real tamed down. Kudzu.
Right. Lads,
Kuzco.
would you believe it's Saturday? But Beardy's back in time. Still Friday for that man.
You talked about.
Which
Don't you
means
take
we
the
are
day from me.
finishing up Tins and Gins. Let's go say hello to our good friend Ari. Arrhythmia is live at the moment. Arr indeed.
Good man, he's playing a bit of Doom. Ooh, Ultra Nightmare.
Yeah,
But enemy
speed is doubled. It's gonna be a meme. Let's go in there and say hello.
Very
Thanks for the message, Collie. Hang 2 is better. Nantel, you can post that if you want. Get some drama going. Right, everyone that's here. Hope you had a good time on Tins and Gins tonight, and we'll be seeing you next week. And the boys are live tomorrow. Collie, Percy, what time?
Midday.
Yeah, very excited. Very excited.
Yes.
Pick their names,
How
lads.
about you, Ducks?
Go over there. I'm actually giving a hand in the cafe tomorrow. And then
Giving hand jobs in the
Sunday.
cafe, boys. You heard it here first.
Yeah, Sunday I should be streaming.
Halo 3?
No, ODST.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, we're playing ODST first, so
I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to
yeah,
it.
I'm enjoying it so far. So
Oh,
Are you streaming?
yeah.
Oh, yeah. Cool.
right, guys, look after
Thanks,
yourself. Thanks so much for hanging out for Tins and Gins episode 133.
Good night, everybody.
Talk to you soon.
See you guys.
Enjoy Irish content. Good luck.
What the fuck is this?
The fuck is that?
The fuck